Et bonjour à tous, c'est Shizu. Aujourd'hui on se retrouve pour un nouveau rapport de bataille. Cette fois-ci ce sera un rapport bataille Warhall que j'ai pris en live. Il s'agit d'une rediffusion de ce qui a été streamé sur Twitch. Je vais affronter, d'abord c'est une partie pour le SmithF Invitational. C'est pas facile à dire, c'est le tournoi dont je ne vous ai pas encore trop parlé. Il s'agit d'un tournoi en fait euh, fait pour les créateurs de contenu avec un très joli niveau. Il y a beaucoup de gens qui ont des podcasts, il y a des gens qui ont des chaînes YouTube, il y a des gens qui font des rapports de bataille par écrit, il y a des gens qui font vraiment tout type de contenu et de médias pour le 9e âge. Donc l'intérêt en fait, ce que Pascal a voulu faire, SmithF a voulu faire, c'était réunir donc des joueurs de qualité et surtout des joueurs qui allaient être capables de créer du contenu autour d'un événement avec des règles un petit peu particulières. Notamment, vous allez voir, cette première partie se joue sur une table un petit peu réduite. C'est une partie en 3000 points. Donc on a des listes au format escarmouche. C'est assez intéressant de rejouer un petit peu à ces formats puisqu'on a l'habitude, on a eu trop l'habitude de faire que du 4500. Donc c'est assez intéressant de changer un petit peu. On va s'affronter donc sur le scénario capturer les étendards. A noter que on connaissait ce scénario en faisant les listes. Certains en ont abusé, ce ne sera pas forcément le cas lors de cette partie. On aura suffisamment de scoring, mais voilà, il y a des gens qui jouent avec très peu de scoring, avec beaucoup de scoring, etc. Il y a des listes assez atypiques. Je vous inviterai à aller voir le résumé de cet événement et c'est assez intéressant. Donc Pascal a fourni quand même pas mal de ressources et de choses très intéressantes à aller voir. Je vous mettrai bien évidemment tout dans la description. Cette partie m'oppose à Ishunia, donc il s'agit d'un podcasteur suédois qui vit actuellement en Allemagne. Il jouera une liste Vermin assez intéressante puisque on va enfin pouvoir voir la force ou pas de la nouvelle entrée, le nouveau grand dictateur. Vous savez, c'est l'ancien Vermin Daemon, mais qui sera dans cette version, vous savez, où il rend les rats instables, donc un peu comme des morts vivants. Super cool de pouvoir enfin faire une partie contre ça. Super aussi intéressant de jouer contre le nouveau book Vermin. A noter qu'il s'agira donc d'une partie où on joue tous les deux en anglais, mais moi je fais mes commentaires en off en français par-dessus. Voilà, dites-moi si ça va comme contenu, j'espère que ça vous plaira. Et je vous laisse tout de suite avec la game. Ok, alors, je reprends un petit peu, donc là je suis en off. Quand je vais parler en français, vous allez savoir que je ne vous parle qu'à vous et pas à mon adversaire. Ici, donc, nous avons une partie assez intéressante où j'affronte les nouveaux Skaven.
There's a lot of force on this table.
Ouais, donc là, il est en train de faire son déploiement. Je me permets de mettre les listes. J'ai le sentiment qu'il a beaucoup trop de choses pour moi dans cette partie, d'autant que je joue sur l'idée d'avoir une D-Star. Et ma D-Star n'est pas vraiment suffisamment bonne pour battre ce qu'il y a en face. Je joue sur des chars qui sont là pour sortir des choses compliquées, mais qui ne peuvent pas vraiment gagner ce qu'on appelle le grind game, donc la guerre d'usure au corps à corps. Et c'est tout ce qu'il a. Il a des gros blocs, il joue la guerre d'usure, il joue même le dictateur qui rend son armée instable. Donc ça va être super intéressant, notamment son interaction avec les esclaves. Je pense que c'est assez fort, on va voir si ça marche. Il a une magie qui est beaucoup plus intéressante que la mienne.
You don't have any shooting spells, right? Yeah, hand of heaven.
Okay. Yeah, I have one actually.
Donc, you don't have the hereditary now.
No. The only thing I can cast from afar is the Raven Wings and the Hand of Heaven.
Cool.
Donc ouais, je pense que ça va être vraiment super dur pour moi là. Ça va être intéressant.
Let's try that, I think.
Alright, so no, yeah, you happy with that? Good.
Yeah.
Alright, so you don't have any Vanguard, me neither, I think.
Nope.
So I wish you a good game. Good luck and have fun.
Yeah, you too.
Alright, first turn. So I have two slaves in front of me and the dictator. The dictator, what does he have again? He has 7 HP.
He has multiple wounds.
Oh yeah, he's the one with multiple wounds. Swift Ride and what else? He's stubborn.
Yeah, he reduces the crumbling by rank bonus, I think.
Okay, I see. And he has 4 attacks, strength 6, AP 5, multiple wound 3. So against my list, it's going to be amazing. Okay. Okay. How do I deal with that? And he has movement 7. Swift Ride, okay. Okay, I will try something. Oh, by the way, as a Demon player, my general gives me what we call the Dominion. And here it's going to be the Kulima. I will use the pink token for that. The Kulima Dominion does when he's put on a unit, so obviously the Kulima has it for himself always. It gives me +2 offensive as long as I'm fighting something which is not using a hand weapon. So if you have lances, paired weapon stuff, I will have
so
+2 offensive.
The brutes have paired weapons, and the 45 guys have spears, I guess.
Yep, and your dictator has a halberd as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So the question is, do I want my Kulima to be facing your dictator? I'm not sure about that.
I don't know either, to be honest. Be interesting.
But it's not like I have many options. Actually, I do. Maybe I have some. They ambush at the beginning of turn 2, just like any other ambushes? Or
yes, exactly.
Okay. All right.
Exactly. Let me check what the... Well, yeah. Markers. Yeah, so I have to put one model within 3 inches of the marker, and then the rest within march distance.
Okay, I see. I will hide
it's
the
10
deploy
inches.
line. So I moved my Kulima into my Furies. Ok, donc là ça va être assez intéressant. Je vais essayer de lui proposer l'ouverture la plus totale de la map, même si la map est petite et c'est plutôt à son avantage. La contrepartie d'avoir son dictateur qui fait D3 PV, c'est que je peux pas vraiment l'affronter avec le Kulima, donc le Kulima va peut-être avoir un petit rôle de soutien quelque part, je sais pas encore. Il va peut-être un jour rejoindre les Horders, on verra. Ça va pas être facile cette histoire, je pense. L'idée, c'est aussi d'avoir une phase de magie où je vais être capable de lancer peut-être le vol sur ce char pour commencer à prendre vraiment sur les côtés ces unités, ou peut-être sur les Horders. Et puis on verra par la suite ce qui se passe. Ok, I think I'm fine. Magic?
Okay. Yep.
So I have the 6th card. So as you know, I think as a demon player, we have both +2 token when we are channeling. So I channel 1 +2 is 3.
Exactly.
That makes 8. I will keep 2.
I think I channel base 3.
You channel base 3 because of the dictator of channel 1? Ah yeah, the pearl +1. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 862.
Yeah, sounds good.
So I think I will go for... I will just do a Spectral Blade onto the Hoarders. The small version with 2 dice.
And they're 15 away. Yep, go for it.
So I have +2 because I'm a Demon Master, so that's 11.
Yeah, because of it's when you use 2 or 1 dice, right?
1 or 2 dice, yes, indeed.
Yeah. Yeah, you can have that one.
Alright, I will get another token extra, so that's 6/6. I will go for Hand of Heaven, big version, onto your
Yep.
Dictator,
Here we
obviously.
go.
So I have 13 plus 1, 14.
14. And then you have, after this, you have 3 dice left, right?
Indeed, yes.
Yeah, I have 6 dice, right? I'll just use all 6. Yeah.
Okay, out. And now I will use Raven Wings.
Yeah, here we go.
Probably the orders.
Are you using a big one or?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Checking stuff. So that could be
on the wall as well. That'd be annoying.
Interesting, yeah. This guy cannot see me. Yeah, I will go for the big one.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's
well,
a
miscast. Uh-oh.
Miscast 3, I think it's 2d6 hit, strength 3 on my unit, correct?
Ooh, I don't remember, but maybe we can check that inside of this game somehow, or?
Not inside Warhall, but yeah, I think
okay.
that's it. 1 is the fail, the spell failed, 2 is 1d6, 3 is 2d6, and 4 is the amnesia. But here I'm not. I'm using only 3 dice, so it's the -1.
So it's triple free, yeah.
So 2d6 on me. Okay, I'm fine. 3
not that
on 4 up. What? 3 still on 6 up? Yeah, 3 dead. 3 dead.
Okay.
Another one, and I will be in trouble.
Yeah.
But at least my order.
Would have been really rough if you just killed him without shooting this cast.
Yeah, that was close actually.
Yeah. Okay. So where are we going? To the wall.
I think I might go. The thing is, if I wanna defend the wall, I have to be very No, it's when I have to cover the wall. But here, I can be defending it.
Yeah, you just have to touch it with the majority of your front facing. So you don't have to go like a line to the wall, I don't think.
Yeah, I think so too. So something like this might seems okay, I guess. Okay, I will redo the move a little cleaner to be sure I'm not cheating or anything, but I think I'm... Yeah, sure. 12 is here, so I'm just getting
no problem.
here.
I mean, also you gain light troops when you cast a spell, so you can just reform...
It's a fine movement anyway, I know. And I will, by the way, reform a little. Maybe not, because if I want to have the wall... I will check. Is it okay? I don't think I have the wall like that. No, I think I will stay on one line.
Yeah, I think since you need to have a majority of the front facing, you would need to line up more. Well, that's not a unit I want to charge.
Yep, indeed, I will have. So they have Spectral Blade on, and I will put the attribute on to. Mm. 24 from me, so I cannot select the big ones. I will put it on. No, on the Brazen Beast actually. Good, like this.
Yeah, I think that's a good decision.
Alright, so I think I'm good. I don't have any shooting, so it's already your turn.
Great. Okay. Yeah, no charges that I see. Nope. So I'm just gonna let's see. And how did I lock my movement so it was straight?
Just hold shift when you move.
Shift. Okay, yeah. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's put on the markers.
The marker, at the beginning. So now you're super safe.
Yeah, exactly.
Ok, donc là, ce qui se passe, c'est que je vais essayer de l'agresser avec cette unité de Horder. Je pense que là, j'ai utilisé mes unités mobiles et je les ai bien éloignées. L'idée étant de le faire aller de ce côté-là et ensuite de me replier parce que aucune de mes unités ne peut réalistiquement affronter ne serait-ce que la cloche ou quoi que ce soit. Donc c'est pour ça que j'ai mis 2 unités mobiles qui vont lui faire croire que je vais dans ce couloir, alors que pas du tout, ça n'est absolument pas mon intention. Moi ce que je veux c'est ne pas affronter l'entièreté de son armée à la fois. Voilà mon plan. L'idée c'est aussi que les myrmidons sont quand même forts. Je sais pas à quel point contre les rogues c'est compliqué. J'ai beaucoup d'attaques force 5, il a pas mal d'attaques force 4. Je vais le toucher à 2+, je vais le blesser à 4+.
Oups. Ah.
Je sais pas, je pense que ça va être quand même assez compliqué. Mais ce qui est sûr, c'est que ça passe par là, quoi. Je vais devoir l'affronter, cette unité de Raogre. Les myrmidons sont ma meilleure réponse. Peut-être que myrmidon plus char plus Kulima dans un coin. Quelque chose comme ça. Ça va quand même pas être facile. En dehors de ça, bon, je pense pas avoir trop peur de ces 2 unités d'esclaves. Elles sont là pour m'enliser. Et j'ai la réponse, hein. Les orders, ça devrait normalement être une superbe réponse aux esclaves, à moins qu'il arrive à passer le 4+4+ de la Witchcraft, qui deviendra le truc à dissiper absolument, si jamais je devais entrer dans ce corps à corps. Et puis voilà, et puis après, moi, si j'arrive à rentrer là, bon, j'ai déjà piné un de ces trucs, ça me fait un point d'accroche, c'est quand même un corps à corps que je devrais gagner sans trop de soucis, donc voilà un petit peu mon plan, là. De ce que je vois de ces mouvements, ça me paraît.
And the movement of the Brazen Beasts
is now 8, actually.
8.
It used to be 7, but now it's 8.
Yeah,
and by the way, they are
20.
flaming, but I don't think it changed anything in this game.
No, yeah, I don't have any regen, but yeah, that I remember from your wrist.
Là, ce qui m'intéresse et qui est assez bizarre de sa part, c'est qu'il va avec son bloc ne pas avoir de ligne de vue de ce côté-là de la colline.
And the Myrmidons are 5, right?
Yes, they are 5, and as you know, everything is SmithF in Daemon army.
Yeah, 100%. Let's see.
Je reviens. Hugo, tu peux passer sur le stream et me dire si tu m'entends bien, s'il te plaît?
Yeah. Ooh, that's actually a good point.
Merci. Ouais, ce que je disais, c'est que bon, là, c'est assez intéressant. Pardon. Il me pousse relativement, mais il n'utilise pas la colline de manière très bonne, je pense, parce que avec son bloc là, il bloque sa propre ligne de vue. Ce qui va me permettre peut-être de venir pousser là, ou en tout cas d'y venir y cacher des choses, même si je suis pas très loin de lui. Donc ça m'intéresse bien. Il est bien évidemment hors de question que les mouches aillent voir le moindre de ces corps à corps dans ce coin-là. Pour le moment, c'est pas encore trop mal, mais je pense quand même que l'affrontement n'est pas en ma faveur. Alors il va vraiment falloir que je choisisse mes combats. J'ai vraiment fait une liste avec des petites unités qui satellitent des choses. Écoutez, on va voir. Ça va être intéressant. Ça va être intéressant.
Okay.
Une petite erreur peut-être sur un placement du... Ouais, je sais pas. Je sais vraiment pas comment je vais aborder ces combats. J'ai jamais joué contre les Skaven qui sont instables également. Et donc ça va me permettre de voir un petit peu ce que va donner cette règle, si ça se gère ou si ça se gère pas du tout. Je sais pas, on va voir. En tout cas, là, ce qui m'intéresse, c'est que je vois que son bloc d'esclaves ne me chauffe pas du tout. Je vais être capable, comme vous pouvez le voir avec ma souris, de passer par là, si jamais il me laisse l'entrée. Bon, j'ai pas l'impression qu'il va me la laisser là. Mais si jamais il prépare une contre-charge, je vais peut-être être en mesure de la bloquer. Donc ça reste à voir, ça peut être intéressant. Et je suis pas certain que même une contre-charge d'esclaves de flanc soit suffisante pour battre ce genre de bloc. Ça reste à voir. Il y a la forêt aussi, malheureusement il n'est pas complètement dedans. Blackwood 9 TH Age. Donc ouais, je sais pas trop comment je vais... J'ai envie de voir ce combat. Je pense que les Orders sont quand même l'unité qui est la plus intéressante dans ce match. Ils sont hyper précieux. Donc il va vraiment falloir que j'essaye de les conserver. Là j'ai le sentiment...
Ok.
Ok. On va voir, il a l'air d'avoir fini.
Yeah, let's do that.
Right.
So how do I pick a flux card?
So actually you have to roll a d8 at the bottom left. You can choose on the small arrow. You can choose between d6 and d8.
Cool.
7.
Let's P, this guy, and then I channel, what is it, 5, so 13 tokens.
Yep.
Okay. I guess, let's see, do we have enough funny things to cast this turn? I think 7 tokens. Do I need 4 dice?
Okay.
I think I'm gonna actually like let 1 token go to waste and save 3 veil tokens.
Good. So it's a 9-6, I guess. 9-6-3.
Yeah. Can I not move more than 1 token at a time? Yeah, there we go. Okay, 3 tokens. Yes, 9-6-3. Perfect. Okay.
Là, moi, ce que je remarque, c'est qu'il a mis son mec à portée de souffle des Hoarders. Bon, il est à portée de souffle des Myrmidons, je crois que ça m'embête plus. À portée de souffle du char, il pourrait le one-shot. Donc, je sais pas trop si j'ai envie de laisser passer le souffle. Son héréditaire aussi. Il a une magie qui m'embête pas mal quand même. De plusieurs choses qui, si elles passent, vont devoir m'obliger à changer beaucoup mes plans. Je sais pas trop ce que je dois dissiper en prio. Peut-être que le souffle, je peux entre guillemets me permettre de le tanker, même si j'ai vraiment pas envie de le tanker.
I'm gonna cast Breath of Corruption on my.
Il commence par ça.
On my Dictator with 2 dice.
Ok.
It goes off on a 7, and I'm gonna kill some slaves. So let's see. I think it's, what is it? Is it 3 slaves that I kill? Yeah, they probably have discipline 4, I would guess. So
yeah, less than
3
4,
guys. Let's see. How do I just delete them, or let's see?
You just can click on.
Oh yeah, with the wound thing.
Yeah,
let's see. And then we do 1, 2, 3.
Voilà. Il y a plusieurs choses. J'ai quand même bien envie de le laisser passer parce que j'ai presque un peu plus peur de son héréditaire. Je sais pas trop. Ou de. Oops, sorry, I was talking in French while.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I don't understand any French anyway, so.
Yeah, well, it's not big strategy anyway.
Yeah.
So you have many interesting targets in range.
Yeah.
The 4-up thing is probably a no-go here already, but you're not in range. Well, what is in range actually? Not much. Deceptive L'amour as well. So actually I will try to dispel that one with 3 dice. Nope, you can have it.
Okay, cool. So what, you get 2 back, so we're on,
That's
what did I have, 9?
7-5.
7-5, yeah. Cool.
Bon, bah c'est un très joli premier jet.
Well, let's continue casting stuff then.
Pour le moment, j'ai lancé un sort, j'ai fait un fiasco. J'ai fait une dispel à 1-1-2. Donc c'est pas mal. Salut l'Aubernie. Salut, c'est Agrel. Salut. L'estime pour moi elle est mauvaise. L'estime pour moi elle est très mauvaise.
Let's see.
Je pense que il y a plusieurs facteurs qui jouent contre moi. La taille, le fait que la table soit plus petite m'empêche d'encercler l'armée Skaven. Et puis même j'ai cette design list un peu sympa avec vraiment du MSU qui n'est pas du tout adapté au fait de contrer ce genre de liste. Donc écoute, on verra. Je pense qu'elle est compliquée quand même la partie. On va voir. Après, c'est toujours pareil d'expérience. Je sais que le Skaven, en fait, quand tu pousses à plusieurs endroits, ça peut craquer. Là, il a la liste en plus en mode instable. C'est la première fois que je l'affronte, donc j'aurais bien de la peine à savoir.
You got 2 dice, big deceptive glamour over here.
Ok.
2 dice.
On sache. Oh.
Ah, didn't go off.
Yep.
So 1 dice back, so we're on 6-5.
Bon, ça, j'aurais été content que
So
tu le castes.
we're gonna do wheel turns on these flies here.
Yep.
With 3 dice.
Ok.
Goes off on a 10.
Yeah, you can have it.
Cool. And then the attribute. Gonna go for. And then to come up from like a.
Okay, it's a bounce spell this time.
So just on an 8.
So you use 3 dice. It's a bounce
Yeah,
spell.
that's my last dice. Yeah.
You don't have. Yeah, you could go for Hand of Glory, but it's not that useful now.
No. So, see if you can fail to dispel that.
Yeah, no.
Cool. Successful magic phase on all, I'd say. So shooting phase, I just have the breath.
Ouais,
So I'm gonna go for your chariot there, the threshing engine.
So you
let's see.
have 4 HP to do to remove him.
Okay, 2d6. Ooh, 12.
So you need 5 to wound.
Okay.
That's 4. So I need 1 Aegis to stay alive. Come on!
Let's see it.
Yes, I'm still alive. 1 HP.
Damn it.
Easy.
Cool. Okay, remove that guy. Yeah, over to you.
All right, great. So, good. So, what do I want to do now? First, the Dominion. It might go into the... Well, do they need it, actually? You have defensive 1 with the slaves, so it's really not too much.
Yes. But they also don't use any hand weapon, right? Or anything else than hand weapon.
Yeah, so anyway, it will stay on the Myrmidons because they are the most likely ones to face the brute.
Yeah.
I will check very fast if I can pass through this and charge the other unit. Looks like I can, no?
Which slave unit or
the orders are here, as you can see. Wait, I will get them back.
Which unit?
The orders, they can charge this unit probably. If I do it this way.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's remove the flag. Let's see. Probably. You can check it again if you want. I wasn't like specifically trying to block that anyway, so.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't think you can completely block me all the time, so. Actually, that might be interesting because the second good thing is that I can only contact you. Yeah, I can only contact one model, which I will put back to flat terrain.
Yeah, that's actually really good.
So yeah, that looks like a good charge. Even if the Runus Dictator come in, he might even die with them. So yeah, I think that's a good one to take. I think. How far is it? It's a 10.
Not very far.
It's a 10, so I will take that one. Can you still flee the charges? Yeah, but I don't think.
No, not inside of the Ruins Dictator's inspiring presence.
Okay.
Then you're not allowed to declare flee because he's like, nobody flees.
Okay, so this one is declared. I think it's quite interesting. And I think maybe I want the threshing engine go into the other one. I don't know. The threshing and the brazen beast, and if I fail, what do I do? How far will I go? Yeah. So the brazen, they are 16 away. I have movement 8, so that's an 8.
From what are we talking about?
The brazen beast into the slaves in front of them. Not the one in the forest. So that's an 8. And the threshing has movement 10, and we're 16 away, so that's a 6. So one of them might end up getting into them. Alright, you know what? I think I have to fight in this game, so let's do it. I will declare discharge. Discharge.
Ooh. Interesting.
And that's going to be it. So, first the orders. If they fail anyway, the other one might.
And nothing causes terror, right? By the way.
No, nothing in my list.
Okay, cool.
So the order, they need. Do they have a champion in my list anyway? Because if they have it, I think it's champion is only on 4, and they don't have any champion. So I need a 5.
No
it's
problem.
Good. It's in. So we'll move them. So.
On the edge there.
I will.
Can you get one? Can you get like 2 with supporting, or is it only one guy? I guess that's the question.
I will do it more cleanly. So here looks like only one actually.
Okay, yeah, go for
like
it.
This.
So I guess let's see. Now you have to do the brazen beasts, right?
Yep. So the brazen, they need an 8. They are in, they want to. And the threshing engine, he needs a 6. Oh, my demons are motivated. Great, I love it.
Okay, so some dangerous terrain on the threshing engine then?
Yeah, absolutely. I want him to go on this side so he doesn't have to do the wall
that makes
test.
sense.
So, but he still
So I
still
guess
have to
if you move the other guys first, there should be no problem.
But he still have to do it in the forest. So 3 dangerous terrain for him. 1, I will do my ward save, and nothing happens. So that's good.
Cool. Yep. Can you get? Yeah, I guess you can.
No. I think I will have to pass through the wall because here, I
Yeah, you can't.
Oh,
actually...
maybe if I move him first, let me check.
Yeah, let's see. Go all the way to the edge there. No, that seems difficult. Okay, let's see. Second try to get some some wins.
So I think he will have to go on the wall.
Yeah.
But here the brazen can hit. So 3 other dangerous terrain, but on 1 and 2 this time.
Oh, yep.
So
no problems.
Easy. Demon, I don't fear terrains. Okay. Good. Nice. Happy with that?
Yep.
So that's it for my charges. I think your bell makes me do some march tests within 18, correct?
Yes, it's like a musician with range 18, so -1 march test.
Alright, so I think I need to see what the flies can do first. So I will do a march test for them. So I don't have a musician, so it's on a 7. And they fail.
Okay.
So they will have only 6 movement, 6 of movement.
Yep.
They will try to flee away.
Flee.
Ouais, c'est une défiture qui est assez pénible de la cloche, ça. Parce que du coup, moi je joue sans BSB, sans musicien, donc c'est assez fort. Il va m'embêter à mon avis pas mal avec ça. La bonne chose, c'est que mon Kulima et les Furies ne sont pas dedans, donc je vais pouvoir un peu faire ce que je veux avec eux. Je vais devoir faire très attention à ces fétices brutes là, s'ils rentrent des charges.
Yeah,
tell me.
No, nothing. First I thought my token here was the attribute, and I remember, no, it's the wheel turns, so
yeah. Oh yeah, and I have to remember that you put yours on the Fetis Brute, so they know I have movement 7, but they are not Swift Ride because you don't have the guy to improve them.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, just normal monstrous infantry.
Okay. So I think... I will get back my Kulima into the Myrmidons. But how?
You have to miscast again.
Yeah, that's getting scary. What if I do something like that? So I have movement 7. I want to be 17 away. They have agility 5 on the charge, so they will strike before me. If you charge me, that's going to be a nightmare. So I have to get back a little more.
That's. When I was looking at this matchup, when looking at those 2 units, I think the person who charged does a lot basically.
Probably, yeah. But the thing is, you have way more HP than me, so my charge might be not enough, but your charge surely will. So
yeah, exactly.
Okay, I will approach my Furies also. So this is for my Myrmidons and my Kulima, and not the Furies, the 2 remaining ones. Je vais vérifier qu'il n'ait pas de souffle. Non, il n'a pas de souffle là-dedans. Hein. Il a une Great Weapon et le Rat King. Donc je vais placer mes Furies. J'essaie de jouer avec la colline pour qu'elle soit proche d'un très joli chaff sans pour autant... je vais sortir une règle. Hop. I'm going to check the vision of your dude to see if I can find a sweet spot, but I think I can find one here with my Furies. Somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, if you stand right behind the hill, probably should be fine.
Yeah, and here I'm within the line of sight of the other units, but not with the hill, so that looks good. So I think we are fine here. Nobody sees them, correct?
No. Yeah. Let's see. You should check the far legionary unit.
Yeah. I'm within the line of sight, but not because of the heal. So
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
fine.
I think you're right.
And the chariot will get back to.
It would be from like the. Let's see. Is it possible to? Well, what I meant is like from this corner, like here. Do you think that one is?
No, but actually that's not the way you should do it. It's always clicking on each model, and you have 45
okay.
degrees.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Cool.
it's completely fine here.
Sure.
Okay, and actually maybe no. I want to be in range of this and this, so that should be fine. Yeah. Okay, that looks good for my movement.
Sure.
So magic now. I will roll d8. So the 8 one.
Big
Okay,
base. Let's see it.
So I have 3 tokens, I chain 3, so I will have only 1, and I will have 4. I mean 1 token in bank and 4 dice, 4 extra dice. So that's 11, 7, 1. Okay, so 4 spell, 11 dice. What
Yep.
do we do? So your slaves, they have offensive, defensive 1. I have defensive 5, so it's already 4 more. So you will
Yeah.
hit me on 5s already.
Yeah.
But I will hit you only on 3s. If I put the spell, I will hit you on 2s. Yeah, actually that looks interesting. So I will put. And what about the Brazen Beast? They have offensive 5, defensive 4, so yeah. Yeah, I will try to go Nova Enemy on the unit of orders with 3 dice.
Okay.
Donc là, s'il passe, je suis content. 14?
So now you would hit me on twos.
On 2s, yes.
Yeah. Sure, have it.
Okay. I think I'm not enraged for the attribute, so I will put the attribute on my Furies.
Sure.
So that's 8 to 7.
Mm-hmm.
I will go for Hand of Heaven, big version again, on your Dictator. With 3 dice. Oh!
Okay. So what does that? Is that automatically failed?
It should be, but because of thaumaturgy, I got +1. So, actually, it's not in because I need an 8, and with 3 dice, I have only +1. So,
okay.
So I'm just losing my 3 dice here.
The saddest
so that's
part.
5. Yeah, 5 to 7. I'm happy I didn't take too much magic because I don't seem to be too good at it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so. Well, I think I will go for Raven Wings onto the Bloodflies, and I'm not in range because I'm a bad player. So nope, never mind.
Wait, you're not in range? Isn't it 18?
It's 18, but from my dude, it's not 18.
He's yeah.
Right, so.
Yeah, I see now. I didn't manage to select him first.
I will cast it on the Myrmidons, and it's going to be the small version on 2 dice. So that's in still because I have 7 +2.
Yeah, you're +2. Let's see, and I have 7 still, and you'll have 3 dice left, and you have 1 spell, which is Real to Wounds, right?
Spectral Blade, yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to dispel this on 3. Let's see how it goes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Terrible cette phase de magie. Okay. So, well, obviously Spectral Blade. I will try to cast it onto the orders as well.
Yeah, it seems reasonable.
So, 3 dice, and I don't need the big version.
No, I don't have any armor anyway, so.
So it's a 13.
13. Let's see if I can do it.
Easy.
Yeah, oof, wow.
Good, nice one. All right, one spell off. That's better than nothing, I guess.
Yeah, definitely better than nothing, I guess.
All right, so I don't think I have any shooting, so let's go for combat. Which one I want to see first? Reform stuff. Actually, I'm quite curious of how the Brazen Beast and Chariot combat will go first. So, first impact hits of the Chariot for the.
Do you cause fear?
I do, absolutely.
Yeah, let's see if my fear test. Yeah, I fail.
Fail. Good. So I hit you on. Well, I should have hit you on 2s anyway. So, but you
Okay.
will hit me
Well,
on.
I hit you on 6s now, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. No, not them. But if you fail it on the orders, you will hit me on 6s.
Okay.
So first the impact. So 43 from the Chariot.
Mm-hmm.
So 3, 3, 1, 1. So that's 6, 7, 8, 8 on 2 up.
Yep.
So that's 8 dead.
So when you do combat here, is like should I just move them move each model away, or how do we?
No, let's keep track. We know that you started with 50, so
Okay,
it's
sure.
easy. And
So
actually,
that's wrong direction.
another good thing on Warhall is that when you click on a unit, on the bottom right, you have the count of the models in the unit. So you don't have to do, I have 3 rank,
Okay,
minus
so
2 guys at the top. So
8.
and 6 impact hits from the Brazen.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 more dead.
1, 2. Oh shit! I'm removing models for somewhere else. Let's see. There. Okay. This guy's was it 5, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 5 more. And now agility-wise, you strike at the same time. No, first my Daredevil, then same time you and my Chariot ladies, and then my beasts. So my Daredevil, they have 9 attacks. It's going to be on 2 battle focus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I lose 2, so that's 7 on 2s. 7 dead.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's gonna be interesting to see if you go straight through these.
Yeah, I would love to, but still might be hard, I guess.
We'll see. Maybe there's like a guy left or something.
No, you go.
Okay, yeah. So let's see. Who have I most likely to do anything to? What's the armor save and stuff like that?
I don't have any armor, and I have the same toughness and same ward save of on everyone.
Okay,
So,
and you have what, like 8 wounds on the threshing engine?
Yeah,
and,
8 wounds on him and 4 on each of the brazen.
Okay, and this guy is.
Je vais voir, je sais plus si je lui ai mis quelque chose. Non, il a rien, le char.
Would I be able to survive that?
Bon, ça tabasse quand même pas mal tout ça là.
I will go to the brazen beast, I guess, with all my attacks. So okay. I hit them on the same thing, right?
Absolutely. You hit on 6 and wound on 5.
Okay, so 6s. No,
okay,
nothing.
Easy. No, my beast. No, first my ladies. So I think I have 8 attacks. You don't have any armor, so I can do the beast at the same time. So that's 12 attacks. Yeah. 12 attack that should be on 3s, but on 2s because you failed the fear test.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3 failed. That's 9 on no, I have strength 3, so that's on 3s.
Yep.
So that's another 6.
6. Okay. 1, 2.
And the 3 beast, so that's 6 attack battle focus on 2s. So that's 6 and on 2s. Mm-hmm. So that's 6 more dead, and I will do the 3 stomps. And
yeah,
that's
I think they're all gonna die. You've already killed so many.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, maybe I'll just remove them at this point.
Okay, fine by me.
Because yeah, there were 50 and there's 18 now, so let's see. And there's no panic, so boop.
Okay, great. Shit, I should have called them to be the scoring.
Yeah, I was thinking as well, like, oh, maybe the slaves, yeah. But,
no, what do I want to do actually? I want to reform with everyone.
Sure.
Something like this and something like this, maybe? Here I can see you here. Yeah. I will do some more tests. And what about something like this actually? And he will go Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that looks actually pretty interesting. That looks actually pretty interesting like this. So, like this. Then the orders. Fear test
Yes, let's see.
on
Yeah,
a
it's
5,
just a
I
normal
guess.
one.
Nope, failed
Fail.
again. So you go first with 2
Ooh,
attacks, hitting on
yeah,
6, wounding on 6. Okay, nothing.
nothing.
My turn. I have 6 attack on 2s and on 2s.
Mhm.
So that's 4 dead. I have 2 grinding and 1 stomp. I will do it all at once on 2s.
Yeah.
So that's 3 more.
1, 2, 3. So that's 7 in total, right?
Yep. And you have 3 rank, but I have a charge and a banner.
Yeah, okay, so you have 9 in total. I have 3 ranks still.
No, less than 9 because you have life is cheap, so
Oh yeah,
divided
of
by
course, I
2,
forgot.
I have 4 plus charge and banner, so that's 6 in total, and you have 3 rank.
So I lose by
2.
3,
Yep,
and then I reduce by 3 from
yeah,
the dictator,
2
so
more.
nothing happens.
Oh, you reduced by 3? Okay.
Yeah, because so let me check just so because this is the first time I play him, but I think I reduce it by my rank bonus or something.
Okay, yep. Yeah, that rings a bell,
Yeah,
actually.
exactly. Number of full ranks up to maximum 3. Yeah.
Okay, great. So, do you want to reform?
Let me try to reform. Nope.
Nope,
No reforming.
I will actually. I might do something like this to block you. Yeah, I want this guy to be here. So here I want your dictator to not be able to go into the brazen.
Yeah, I think that's...
Maybe actually I can do something. No, it's the same. No, like this. No, like this. That's good. Yeah, okay, that looks good to me. And
Cool.
Your turn.
Yes. Okay, so let's see.
Bon, bah ça se passe pas trop mal.
I'm gonna attempt to charge your flies with my legionaries.
Absolutely. So that's
14.5. And I think that might be the only charge I have.
Alright.
These are also on a 10.
Je peux pas faire mieux, donc on va voir s'il la
And what
rentre.
happens if I fail? If I fail, it's pretty annoying. We'll... Yeah, no, that's the only charge. So let's see if I can do it.
Okay.
10? No.
Nope.
So 4 inches. Let's see, do I need to wheel?
C'est pas mal. Ce qui m'intéresse bien là, donc
Not really,
pour ceux qui
I guess.
m'écoutent,
Maybe a little bit.
ce sera de
Like this, maybe. How much
menacer
was
complètement son
that?
centre.
4.4. So 3.6.
Alright. Donc je vais essayer de pas trop
Like that.
parler pendant qu'il parle, histoire que ce soit pas
Cool.
trop désagréable.
Now let's do some reinforcements. I'll just roll 2 dice. One comes up. Okay, let's see.
Ils vont être
Where
soit
do we
capables
want
de tuer.
those? Sorry?
Nope, sorry, my bad.
You were talking in French.
No, and I told them that I completely forgot about them. so good, they will be able to do whatever we want.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that I can pop up here somewhere where you can't see me.
Il va me fusiller au flingue.
Yeah, something like that, I guess.
Ouais, je les ai zappés. J'ai oublié ça. Maintenant, bon, bah voilà, il va me faire un peu mal, j'ai pas vraiment de réponse. Hein, je vais pas vous le cacher.
We'll put them there. Okay, cool.
All right.
Let's see then.
Après voilà, ça c'est au moindre probable coup de blast qui part, bah, ça peut sortir. Ça peut être une option. On peut tout à fait se servir du Raven Wings comme d'un projectile pour essayer de les faire paniquer. Ça peut être une idée. Je pense qu'ils vont essayer de fumer les Brazen Beasts et ils vont leur faire super mal, je pense. Donc c'est assez bien joué de sa part. J'avais aussi peur, pourquoi pas, qu'ils les sortent du côté des Furies pour tuer et one-shotter mon chaff. Je sais pas, les deux étaient intéressants pour lui. Après, j'avais peut-être plus de manières de les gérer ici.
Let's actually go back and do marker thing first.
De mes lignes de vue.
Just in case. There
Je
we go.
pense que là, c'était pas mal joué.
Okay.
C'était pas mal joué.
And not.
Ouais, j'ai pas vraiment de réponse pour le moment. Par contre, mes Brazen menacent le centre. Hein. Donc là, si jamais il est impétueux et qu'il vient, je vais peut-être avoir les furies pour bloquer.
Go up on
et je charge avec tout. Et là, ça peut tout de suite être intéressant pour moi. Là, ça, il prend possession de la colline, donc je vais plus pouvoir faire ce genre de tricks. C'est terminé. J'ai les mouches qui ont survécu une charge lointaine, tant mieux. Il va falloir qu'elles continuent de jouer leur rôle de... j'absorbe plus de choses que ce que je coûte. C'est ce qu'elles aiment faire, hein, de toute façon. Unité mobile de flanc. Peut-être que ce petit char tout seul pourra tenter d'aller dans les Shadow Four ou de chaffer. On verra, c'est un peu son rôle. C'est une pièce d'ouverture de partie. Si je devais la perdre, eh bien, je la perds. Si je devais faire autre chose, voilà, j'ai plusieurs options. Peut-être que si les mouches ratent encore un test, on verra. J'espère ne pas rater tous mes tests. Là, j'ai quand même placé un petit attribut ici. Ah, mais d'ailleurs, oui, non, mais si je pouvais largement. J'aurais voulu le placer sur les mouches, mais c'était trop compliqué. Donc, mais là, on voit ça. Il met en place son agression. Donc, les hordeurs ont réussi à cliquer ses esclaves, ce qui était chouette. Maintenant, je vais pouvoir les terminer. Si jamais il fait pas attention, et si jamais je devais faire très mal à un moment donné, peut-être que le char pourrait avoir une overrun intéressante dans ses unités par là. Donc, il y a quelque chose qui se passe. Puis j'ai les Brazen Beasts qui viennent vraiment menacer. Hein. C'est presque lui qui risque d'être obligé de reculer maintenant, parce que je peux pas y aller frontalement, ça c'est certain. Mais voilà. Hein,
they don't have musician. So it's like, oh, just gonna reform. No. Actually, I'm not.
Bon, un peu curieux de voir ce qu'il va faire avec ces pistolets ici. Ils ont des pistolets qui touchent à 4. Pistolet, ça a porté 12.
15, okay. I guess I'm gonna have to be happy with that. And then, where does the dictator go?
Où il est à courte portée avec certains du char. Donc portée des Brazen. Le char, il a hard target. Je pense pas qu'il va me... Ils ont quoi? Ils ont 12 tirs qui touchent à 4 ou 5. 4, 5 ou 6. Blessé à 4. Ça peut faire quoi? Ça peut faire 3 PV peut-être? Sûrement quelque part. 3 PV sur le char qui va refaire un test de barrière. Bon, on va voir. Ça peut commencer à être embêtant. Après, ça va beaucoup dépendre de sa magie, je pense. S'il commence à repasser un souffle, par exemple sur le char ici, ça peut vraiment embêter. Les Brazen, on verra. Selon ce qui se passe, il est même possible que s'il en tue une, par exemple, j'enlève celle-ci et puis je vais aider à tuer les esclaves. Tant pis pour la forêt, pour tout ça. L'idée c'est qu'elle fasse vite quelque chose avant de mourir. Ça reste une scoring. Moi j'ai le sentiment qu'il va tirer sur les Brazen avec ça. Hein. C'est une scoring. Chaque PV enlevé peut devenir moins d'impact, alors que le char, tant qu'il lui reste un PV, il est toujours à full potentiel. Donc, mais bon, le char, j'aime bien comme il est. Il va prendre un flanc peut-être par ici. Il va arriver... ouais. Bon, je peux pas vraiment gérer ces stalkers ici, on verra. Mais c'est vrai que...
Seize movement 14, okay.
Yeah, maybe just have a march test to do that. I don't have musician, but... maybe just have a march test to do that?
Oh yeah, true. Good point. Let's see it. Oh yeah, he's actually not that good. It's only just been 6, so... Or do you have musician on the hoarders?
Nope. Just a bad.
Okay, so 6.
No, he's fine.
He actually can. Yeah, just having a little bit hard time to figuring out where he's gonna go.
No worries.
He's he's a weird beast to play with because he feels extremely fragile, but also kind of powerful at the same time.
Yeah, that's a whole new way of learning how to play with him, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Avec son D3 PV, il aurait pu aller dans les orders.
Do it defensively this
mais
turn.
Je pense qu'avec 4 attaques force 6...
So he'll go here.
Ah bah oui, le char avec qui là dans le dictator, ça aurait été absolument intéressant. Mais oui, je partais du principe qu'il allait le voir. Les attaques qui fait des 3 PV, Donc c'est quand même une pièce qui me fait peur, mais on voit, on sent que le fait qu'il le joue avec le instable là, bah, il peut pas aller aider des esclaves quoi. Je pense que c'est un peu comme un carrosse noir qui va aider une horde de zombies. Il y a vraiment énormément de chances qu'il dépop à la réseau de combat. Donc non, ça m'intéresse pas mal moi, ces orders qui stick des... Enfin là pour le coup,
I think is that yes, the slaves are still within the thing. Cool. Okay, so let's do some magic.
Ok.
D8.
Donc ça m'intéresse bien pour le moment.
7.
Une bonne tournure.
Did I have that? No, I had something else, right? Yeah, I did have 7.
No, you had this one.
5. Cool. So channel 5. I'm on 14 and then plus 3. So
enjoy.
Well, I guess I'll save 3 and take 4 dice.
Okay. So it's a 9-5-3.
Yes, exactly.
Petit souci avec mon clavier numérique qui marche. Ah si, qui marche. Ah, ça marche.
So in this case, the bell sees over the hill as well, or no? Does he have to have a center on the base to see over the hill, or just a corner?
No. I think as long as you're touching with the model, you have you can see.
Yeah,
so
I think it's something like if you touch, you see, but to gain like the elevated position rule, you have to have your center on the hill.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna cast. We start by. Yeah, so we start by 3. Is that enough? We cast the big breath on the bell with 3 dice.
Ok, donc là il peut tuer mon
chat. Goes off. Let's see, am I gonna extend it? I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna kill anything.
Okay, you don't need because your target is right in front of you, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
So I have 5 dice. So basically, I choose to either dispel this or let go all the rest. Now I think I will have to sacrifice my furies, so you can have it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're on 6-5 then. Then we're doing.
Bon là c'est assez intéressant parce qu'il va... Bon, il y a peut-être une chance qu'il les tue pas. S'il les tue pas, c'est formidable. Et
yeah, we're doing 4 dice.
Je vais peut-être rentrer
Hand
dans sa
of glory on the brutes.
Ok.
Yep, goes off. Let's see, do I need to... Yeah, I need to sacrifice people for this.
Yeah.
Can I pick a unit that's in combat, or does it have to be outside of combat? Sacrifice.
It's occultism. It's the path I'm not playing most of the time. You can click. I think.
May only choose.
No, another friendly and engaged unit. So no. No more slave to sacrifice.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sad. Well, it's just 2. It's the clan rat or rat arms unit here, so it's 2 guys from them.
Yep.
Unit have a pipe.
I think I will let it go again.
Interesting. Okay. So 2 dice left then, and I guess I will cast. I don't know the fuck what.
Well, I have 5 dice, so maybe you will roll, and unless I do crazy bad.
Okay, 10. Yeah. Okay, nothing.
Sorry. Yeah.
Good. So breath weapon down on the Furies.
Yeah. Maybe you will miss them. Oh, it's gonna be hard.
6.
4 up.
What's the resilience?
3. Oh, nice!
No.
Only warp. Only one warp. And she died, but she's fine. Perfect.
Oh, sad. That's all you need, I guess.
Absolutely.
Okay,
voilà,
cool.
Let's passe bien. Combat? No, shooting first.
Yeah, I don't know if I have any shooting though.
But you have your Shadowfur, they have pistols.
Yes, sorry. I forgot about those guys. Cool, okay, and you have the same resilience and no armor on both, right?
True, but the chariot is hard target.
Oh,
And the
okay.
brazen,
Yeah,
they
I
are
was
not.
gonna go for the beasts anyway. Well, they're long range though, because the pistol is 12, right?
Yeah, they are long. Actually, I checked it, so everything is long range if you go for the beast, and I think there are 3 which are long range if you go to the chariot. The rest is close range, but the chariot is our target, so it's a bit up to you.
Yeah, the brazen beasts anyway. So
Mhm.
that's 12
12 on
shots on
5 and on 4.
5s. Yes. Let's see, 12.
Sans surprise, hein.
3 hits.
3. Ça devrait faire 2, peut-être une save. Allez,
Just
good.
one.
On 5 up. Saved. Easy.
Okay.
Good on the save. Solid so far.
No problems. Cool. Let's fight. I guess I go first with 2 slaves.
Yep, maybe fear test first.
Oh yeah, sure.
Failed.
They fail, and
So 6 up, 6 up.
they hit 1
Nope.
and do nothing.
I go, so I have 2 guys, so I will have 6 attack on 2 up, 2 up. 6, 5. I have 4 grinding and 1 stomp, so I will have 5 more on 2 up. So that's 4. So that's
So
9 in total. Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Cool. So 9, 5, I guess.
Yeah, that's 5. I have banners, so that's 6, and you have.
So I lose by 3.
Yep.
Well, actually, I'm in the forest now, right?
But it only breaks your steadfast, but you don't mind about it being unstable.
Okay, but do I still get ranks when I'm in
you do.
forest?
You do.
Okay, well that's good then.
So
it's
a good,
6, so you win by 3, and then -3 again.
Absolutely. So it's quite solid, actually. It's quite solid.
Yeah, as long as you don't like. I think if you go in like in the other one and just. I also realized that if I had the bell in a more better position and giving them a 6+ aegis, it would also be quite helpful, probably.
Yeah, indeed. That's why I checked at the beginning of the game your magic and how you could do stuff, and that's why I pushed this side.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so we
Cool.
stay like this. Do you want to reform?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
I'd like to see you
but
try.
I'm still like leadership 4 or something. So yeah, no.
Fine. So this time I might. Let me check. Actually, I think I can get out of the line of sight of the big guys. Let me check.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that looks pretty fine. Like, oh, but wait, I have to keep the 1 inches, but that should be fine still. Yeah, I'm fine like this.
Okay.
Good, not too bad. My turn?
Yes.
Okay. So I will speak a little bit in French to explain what I'm going to do, and then
Sure.
I will get back to you to move.
Sure.
Donc là, ce qui se passe, c'est que j'ai pas encore envie d'aller dans ces fétiches brutes là. Ils sont trop forts, ils ont une vue, j'ai pas envie. J'aurais pu tenter une très jolie charge ici, en bloquant eux, mais la furie m'empêche d'avoir quelque chose de trop joli. Il faudrait qu'elle charge, mais à ce moment elle pourrait plus de chaff. Bon, là je vais juste l'utiliser en chaff, mais je peux pas charger, donc je vais peut-être la mettre au milieu. Et puis s'il veut ressouffler dessus encore, bah il ressoufflera dessus. Je vais essayer de me barrer avec ça, puis je vais préparer mon truc là. Hein. Peut-être même que je suis pas sûr que le char ait besoin d'y aller finalement. Parce que là il me voit pas. Donc le char a même pas besoin d'y aller, il va même pas prendre ses tests. Peut-être qu'il va regarder eux. Peut-être qu'il va regarder, puis ou les Brazen vont le regarder, le char va aller par là. L'idée c'est vrai, j'ai vraiment envie de l'encercler. Je suis assez content de comment ça se passe pour le moment, c'est assez intéressant. Cette furie là est hyper précieuse. Je vais pas du tout l'utiliser en chaff maintenant parce que je l'utiliserai au moment où j'envoierai tout. Il faudrait que les mouches réussissent cette fois-ci leur test, ce serait quand même bien pour vraiment me barrer. J'ai pas de moyen de le fiabiliser, une chance sur 2, j'en ai raté un, donc si je rate le deuxième c'est la vie, mais voilà, ça m'intéresse bien, donc on va partir sur ça. So I don't think I have any charges. Yeah, I don't have any charges. Movement.
Cool.
So first I need to see if the flies. Maybe I want to put the Kulima closer. No, the flies they will have to roll a 7 to get a march. They're fine.
No problem.
Nice. All right.
Okay.
So what I want to do is actually I should have moved the chariot first. That's my bad.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nah,
Put them where you want them.
Let's do it correctly actually. in my... fine. They still find an okay spot. I'm 17 away from the bell, so that's fine. Ok, ça c'était super important. My Myrmidons, I don't think they will march anyway, so... Actually, the bell, how does he fight again?
He has like 8 grave weapon attacks, a couple of impact hits, like D3 or D6 or something,
D3,
and then just a lot of static, basically.
Yeah. And you have a champion in that, yeah, indeed. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's going to be interesting. Bon. Ou alors je chauffe cette unité là en me disant qu'elle est encore un peu trop dangereuse. Et je me prépare à y aller, quoi. Je sais pas trop. Le char, il va probablement aller... Le char, il peut se retourner et zoner eux pour qu'il s'arrête de me faire chier. Et là, je me pars par là, je sais pas. Ça peut craquer prochain tour ou dans 2 tours, mais ça peut m'aller. Clem Red, c'est le son de quoi? C'est le son de mon micro ou c'est le son de... Monter le son de mon micro, malheureusement, je peux pas. J'ai un peu checké, mais je vais essayer de parler plus fort. Peut-être que je parle pas assez fort. Et si c'est le son de mon adversaire ou de la musique, bah ouais, dis-moi, et à ce moment-là, ça, je peux le monter sans problème. Je pense que je vais... Si je fais 2,5 comme ça, je suis loin comment? Je suis quand même qu'à 16, ils ont 6 de move, c'est une charge.
Who has the minion, by the way? Is it just the big unit?
Yeah, it will stand big unit, I think.
Okay.
They're the one who might be in trouble.
Yeah.
And actually, I can only put it within 12 of my guys, so it was either them or the Chariot or the Fury, and they are all interesting targets.
Yeah.
So, actually, I'm still a little too close of your guys, I think. It's what, 16, you have movement 6, so it's a charge on a 10. That's too close. I will have to get back a little, I think. So,
yes, you know.
So what if something like that? Okay, I'm still at 15 of this unit, so I want to be somewhere far. 15 again. Oh, what if I do something like this? Encore 15. Maybe I will have to chaff your bell unit, actually. Not what I wanted, but... or maybe I can move the chariot 10. No, it's not too great. Okay. Ah, 15. I don't think... that's barely touching you. I'm sure I can find 15.1. Something. That's a good thing with this game, is that we can measure everything and optimize our movement, but sometimes it's...
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know if you found this, but I definitely found that when I play on the tabletop, I kind of, like, you know, you also play a little bit more loosely. Like here, since you actually can measure exactly, you go like, okay, it has to be exactly correct. Whereas on the tabletop, you go like, it looks like it's fine, right?
Yeah.
You agree? And you're like,
Obviously.
Sure, whatever. You know?
That's sure. Sometimes you're just like, well, I think it works.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, good. I found it. So I'm 15.1 from your unit. So it's an 11 charge now.
Sure.
The Fury will do a march test on 3 days because she has the attributes. She's fine. I think she wanna mess around here and take another breath weapon to kill her. But maybe this time I will have to dispel it. Showing your butts to your big dude, I think it's quite funny. I will now every army should be modeled by the end of the month for free, and the games are going to look very, way better when
Yeah,
everything's going to
exactly.
be
Yeah,
like the
definitely.
Daemon. They are quite cool actually so far. I love them.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, like I mean, I can definitely see that in the future they'll be able to like develop things like the bases or something as well, make it
But
more.
you can already change the color of your bases if you want,
Oh, okay.
which
Okay,
is
cool.
the only way of customizing your army for now.
Yeah, yeah. The Brazen Beast dudes are really nice. I'm like zooming in here.
Donc là, il est à 16. Oh, merde, j'ai pas mes... Ah, attends. Ah non, elles sont là. Non, bon, on va faire comme ça, en fait. C'est juste bien meilleur. Donc là, il est à 17. C'est ok. S'il la rentre, je suis mal, mais c'est ok. S'il la rentre, il a plus rien au centre aussi. Okay, I think I should be good. I'm checking my magic range, but it's fine.
Oh,
I'm checking my magic range, but I'm fine, I guess.
yeah. I think the only thing you can't. Well, yeah, I don't see the dictator anyway. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't
no
see.
hand of heaven there at least.
Indeed. I might want to have my deceiver go into another unit, maybe? No, not yet.
Maybe you can join the Furies or something.
Not sure. Okay, no, that should be fine, I guess. And what about if I try to, I don't know. Oh yeah, that should be fine. Maybe the flies, yeah, no. Just think about small other thing and should be okay. Mais en fait, il me voit pas là. Mais je peux faire en sorte qu'il me voit pas. Wait. Donc là, on va utiliser les outils de Warhall. Hop là. Ok, bon, je peux pas choisir ça. Je peux pas aller là. Ça m'embête un peu. Okay, so yeah, should be fine for me.
Cool.
Magic 1d6 this time. The last one, so it's going to do the 7-1.
Yeah, sure. Only big faces in this game so far.
Yeah, so far. But I cannot cast any spell, even with big
Yeah,
faces.
exactly. Then when we actually need it, it's gonna be just like this little poofy magic faces when nothing happens.
Okay, so I have 11 in total, so it's going to be a 9-6-2. And let me think, what do I want to cast? I think I would like to go for a Nova enemy onto my units, just in case you manage to charge me. So it would be on 3 dice. So it's 14 in total.
Ooh, yeah, no, you take that.
I can have it? Alright.
Yeah, go for it.
So I put the attribute on the flies in case they need to pass another test. So 6-6. I will try to
guess
go
let's move the token over
there. Raven Wings onto my own unit. Small version with 2 dice. So it's an 11 actually this time. Oof. Big rolls.
Yeah, let's. I'm gonna go for 4 dice for that.
Okay, don't want this one to get out. Okay.
Nope.
So that's a 4-6, correct?
Yes.
4-2, my bad.
4-2, yeah. 4-2, yeah. That sounds better. Yeah, I could get all that back. It's fine.
I think I would go for Hand of Heaven big version onto the unit of the... Do they have any magic resistance? No, I don't think so, correct?
No.
Or maybe I want to start to... They have a 5-up ward save, the Fetis... no, I will go
everything
for the...
else has a 6-up.
Yeah. Thaumaturgy? Ah yeah, you have 6-up everywhere thanks to the... Ah yeah, I forgot about that. So
from the bell. Within 12 from the bell.
I will go for the big guy. So 2 dice, the big version.
Yep.
I reroll the 1. So that's
Oof.
12 in total.
Yes. So you have it.
Okay. D6 to hit. 3 hits, strength 7. So 3 on 2 up.
Okay.
So 3 ward save.
3 saves.
2
so 2.
Good.
1, 2.
And last but not least, I will try to cast a Spectral Blade onto the orders. I don't need the big version as well.
No.
So an 11 again. Oh, big face this time. Nice.
No, don't dispel.
Alright, so everything went through almost. Good. Nice.
Almost,
I have another token.
Very nice.
I still don't have any shooting, so I would go for combat. Fear test again from your slaves.
Oh, this time. No.
Nope. Alright, so you go first and you have way more attacks, but it's on 6 and 6.
But 6 is 1 6. Here we go. And
nope.
No, right. Is 5, right?
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
So I have 9 attacks, 2 up, reroll. So that's 8. 2 reroll. Reroll 1. So that's 8 already.
8. Yep.
Then I have 9 grinding on 2 up reroll. So that's 7 reroll 2. 9 more and 3 stomp on 2 up reroll.
2, 3.
And 3 more.
8,
so I think
9,
this time down probably dead,
3.
if I'm correct.
Yeah, so how many did we kill in total? 12 plus 8? So 20? So that's 10.
Yep.
And then you banner, so 11. And I have 1 rank, so 10. And then minus 1 more, 9 from the guy. They're still in? Yeah.
Okay.
So I think they're actually alive by like 2 dudes.
Interesting. But actually, I think I'm happy with that. That gives me a reform at the best time possible. So I'm fine with that.
Yeah, and I probably want to keep them actually on the...
in the range, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it doesn't actually matter so much, but might as well.
Yeah. And okay, I think it's your turn this time.
Cool, okay.
And I should have definitely taken the slaves as the other scoring, I think.
Yeah. But they these ones lasted like... This was kind of what I expected, I think, from them. But like the other ones, that was just too much power. Okay, let's see, what are we doing? This won't matter anymore.
Bon, ça se passe pas si mal.
Yeah, no charges. So
no charges,
I guess that means that we're gonna see if I get another unit back up. No,
j'ai pas vu
they don't come in.
Ok, ça me plaît.
So movement then. I need to. Is it 6 or 8 for march tests?
It's 8.
8. Yeah, but the far unit from your fury is still okay. They're outside of 8, so they don't need to.
Yep.
I'll just start with them.
Ah, j'aurais dû regarder ça, je voulais, et je l'ai mal fait. Je voulais le ralentir. Non, c'est assez intéressant ici. J'ai géré quand même une bonne partie de sa liste, même si ça vaut peu de points. Là, je vais avoir ces petits mecs qui pistolent, là. Bon, ben, ils vont refaire une salve, et puis je devrais les gérer au prochain tour. Ils peuvent essayer de tuer le char, il est quand même à couvert léger, hard target, mais ils peuvent tenter. Ils peuvent tenter de faire un peu mal au myrmiton. C'est peut-être d'ailleurs sa meilleure option.
1.3 left. Or 1.7.
En tout cas, j'ai pris possession d'une partie de la table.
And that's still pretty far.
On va voir comment il me pousse maintenant.
Okay,
on va voir comment il me pousse. Là,
the bell.
J'ai le sentiment.
Reroll that one. There we go. Just made it.
Great, yes.
Let's see.
Ah, ça aurait été ok.
And the Brazen Beast are moved 7, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Donc là, j'ai l'impression qu'à gauche, il me laisse un sweet spot. Hein. Visuellement, j'ai le sentiment qu'il y a un sweet spot ici. Et ça pourrait énormément le ralentir si j'arrive à rentrer ici. Donc ça m'intéresse énormément. J'ai ce char qui pourrait devenir un chaff. J'ai cette furie. Peut-être que là, j'ai plus de de sort de corps à corps à dispel, puisque là, peu importe ce qui passe, je le tuerai. Donc là, je vais probablement essayer de tout faire pour dissiper le souffle, parce que cette furie est d'une importance absolument capitale dans cette partie.
March test on the brutes.
Salut Kronk.
6, they're okay.
Yep,
yeah, there's
good.
no musicians.
Donc c'est assez intéressant, parce que cette furie, le fait qu'elle reste en vie, ça a l'air de rien, mais c'est un gros swing dans la partie. Si elle reste encore en vie à ce tour, là, je vais pouvoir tenter des choses.
Yeah,
notamment la charge au centre, même s'il a beaucoup enfin, s'il fait très mal. D'ailleurs, j'ai mal placé Kulima, ce qui est dramatique en fait. Putain, j'ai joué trop vite.
Do we need to march check? Yeah, I'll march check the Shadow First as well.
C'est une catastrophe par contre ça.
So that's on a 7, or do you have musicians in those two? No, this only the chariot with an 8. So 7? Yep. No, they can't march.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so they can only go kind of
donc là pareil,
like here and reform, so maybe let's see.
Il peut pas vraiment
I could bring one guy to here basically, that's the furthest.
No, actually anything in the unit cannot do more than 5.
Even isn't it only limit like can't I reform more than 5?
No. Actually, the reform should be done at the beginning of the.
It's a light troop unit.
Yeah.
I think I can reform question. And then move as long as I don't move longer than 10. Any model is less than 10.
Yeah, I will check. No worries.
Okay. You just check. But anyway, I can't block the hoarders. That was the important thing. So I can do the other movements while I think about that annoying scenario.
J'ai le sentiment que il a pas le droit. Je suis pas du tout infaillible sur les règles. Donc je vais vérifier ça sur le bouquin.
We're gonna have to face the hoarders probably in the flank.
March. Measuring distance, line of sight, unit spacing. Movement phase. Oops. March test. Ok, donc march, move, reform. Ok, donc effectivement, il aurait tendance à avoir raison, ce qui est du coup my bad. Et je pense qu'il a raison. Je pense que c'était mal senti de ma part. C'était mal senti à mon avis. It seems you're right so far.
Okay, cool.
So good.
Yes.
Sorry for that.
Yeah, so kind of how I've placed the brutes then is that they're covering the center of the hoarders, I think.
So I cannot get out.
So I think yeah, exactly. Like you'll have to be in my front, I think.
Okay.
Or do you think it looks good there?
Yeah. If you are covering my center, then wait.
And maybe not. I don't know.
No, actually,
maybe
I can get like this. And
okay, so I have to probably a little bit down.
Actually,
like
I can leave him like this, so you can check. That should be the best. Should be something like this, I assume. So if you get some margin, and we should be fine. But I got the intention anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, good, perfect.
Let's just go there to be sure. So I've your what are they called? The Myrmidons in the front and the warders in the front after reform, and then I'm gonna. So let's see. I'll just use this ruler to mark what's the furthest model can go here. To here. Yeah, so
I'm chuffed. I would be chuffed.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. I'll just move the center 5 inches here, and then we'll go. Let's see how wide we go. What, like 8 maybe? And turn.
Maybe even one more.
But yeah, maybe do one more. There you can't get out, I guess.
Absolutely.
Cool. Yeah, let's just do that.
Bon, ça c'était un peu attendu, mais ça me
do I need to do that now?
J'ai vraiment fait un
I was going to push more, but the hoarders are a bit annoying. The Brazen Beast and hoarders into the brutes.
Putain.
That seems like it could be rough.
Je le sais en plus.
Yeah,
ça.
I think it's time to sacrifice those guys. Okay, Dictator. This one Fury is surprisingly annoying because I can't actually get my Dictator on the hill now.
Yeah. She's doing. She's the MVP so far. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I do kind of need the killer as well, so.
Non, là c'est super là.
Yeah,
Je bloque
because he
l'entrée.
could. Well, okay, wait a second. First of all, you should march chest.
Je peux chaffer des trucs.
Don't
Il
he
faut qu'il
he
reste.
really needs to, but he can, no problem. Yeah, he'd like to go here, but he can't.
I love how she's annoying you.
Yeah, it's kind of like now it's very difficult because he needs to stay here somewhere, right? And now he probably needs to look at her as well because otherwise he's gonna fuck everything up later if I don't force you to try to dispel that.
Yeah, I really need
But then
to
he
dispel the
can't
breath weapon
charge
next turn.
anything. Whew. That's a difficult choice. Oh well. Yeah, I think he'll just have to look at her, I guess. That's just how it is.
Okay, here. Yeah, good.
Something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's do some magic then.
All right.
Magic.
Don't forget to place
Oops,
your
that's the wrong one.
markers.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
save.
Let's do d6. Yeah, 2 is easiest. So the 2-1.
Yep.
So we have
here
here
de dos. Je sais pas trop si j'attends ça.
5 plus 2. So we're on 7 and 3 saved, so 10. Do we want to do anything extra this turn? Yeah, let's just. I'll say 1 token and take 3 dice.
Yep. Le misplay de Kulima, il m'énerve. J'ai vraiment mal joué là, par contre. En fait, que Kulima, je sais pas si vous avez compris.
No, 8. 8-5.
Mais Kulima, dans cette position, il peut taper que le champion. Il a pas les attaques de la cloche. Il est chié complètement, Kulima. C'est vraiment grave, ça. Donc c'est un gros misplay de ma part. Maintenant, il y a un monde où je vais dans les raogres et je les pète, quoi. Peut-être, je sais pas. Actually, I just thought about something, and if you wanna move back your guys, you can. But the orders, if I do a line like this, I forgot about that. I think I can be in your flank, but we check that together. True. So if you wanna move a little back and stuff, don't hesitate to. I just thought about that right now. I completely forgot.
Think about it. It would be if I go like here or something, maybe.
Yeah, here should be fine. Good for me.
Yeah. Let's just do it that way then.
Fine.
It doesn't really matter that much. For me? Okay,
right,
so yes, magic.
Réellement pas pensé
well, if they're there, then we're gonna go for a hand of glory onto the bell, and let's see what we need. We need a d6s and an 8.
Bon, de toute façon, là, c'est pas compliqué. C'est tout m'aider pour le souffle.
8 dice.
Facile.
So 3 dice. 12.
It's in.
And I will kill a couple of dudes over here. 1, 2.
On va voir
yeah, I guess you don't want to spell?
No.
Okay.
No.
So 5-5 then, right?
Yep. So the real question is, will you try to force it, or do you go the safe way?
Well, I'm not gonna 5 dice like that. I
5 dice to kill 1 Fury. Yeah, that's.
I lose my dictator. I would just. I guess that's the game.
That would be the game. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. I'm gonna do 3 dice for the breath weapon.
Okay.
On myself. 11.
Out.
Yeah. Cool. So 2 dice. Let's see. Probably. This is the turn where we're actually going to get to cast Hereditary.
Yeah. Bien sûr.
Then I have to create rat swarms. I wonder how I do that. Unit?
Yeah, I've never saw that in Warhall, but create unit and you should find it somewhere.
Vermin swarm extra, probably. Yeah, rat swarms. So, let's see. 3.
Je sais jamais bien comment il marche là. Donc, bon.
That's weird. Or maybe I just create one and then I can add to it.
Yep, indeed.
So to start off with, it should be like this. And then
Clash sec qui peut me
something
bloquer.
like that, and I'm gonna add another rat swarm to this as well.
Ok.
With the Veil token, and then we're gonna see where we put it.
Bon, je sais que ça allait m'embêter, mais c'est la
So
vie,
they
quoi.
can't do a sweeping attack this turn, but now it's a question of, so I can put it within 12, so I can put it over here somewhere, or of course somewhere over here, but maybe that will still not. Yeah, I think you'll be able to charge me off here probably. Well, no, maybe not. Will that be more annoying for you?
Isn't it the center of the unit? Or no, whatever point of the unit you can put in 12.
Yeah,
correct?
let me just check how it works. I think I placed like one of them within 12, and then the other ones I can place from that, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's see.
No,
Where
it's
are you?
written.
Rat Swarm.
It's written you summon a unit of 3 Watt Swarm with its center on the targeted point. So
okay.
The center of the tree have to be on the point.
Yeah, so it would have to be here,
but
I guess?
Yeah, you can still do it, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
And how the sweeping attack works again? Like you can move 12 and do the sweeping on whatever you want?
Yeah, I have to move within 1 inch of a unit, and then they do the sweeping attacks, and it's 12-inch movement. Yeah.
Okay. And the sweeping
and
is like 1d3 plus 1 per rat swarm or something like that?
It's just free for each rat swarm. So so this would be 11. The only thing is, I think you could charge me with your freshing engine and then redirect if you wanted to. I think at this point, let's see.
Nope.
Okay, well that's good then. Then let's just do it here.
Yeah, that's a sweet spot. I left you here.
I think so.
Good one.
Cool. Let's see if it works. I feel like I have a duty to try to play this guy. See if it does anything. Then it's your turn, or like fighting. Let's just I'll
just
see
do
if I can do
your two guys attacks. And then indeed.
Fear test, which I fail, and then nope. Nothing.
Okay, perfect. Good orders. They have well hidden now, and we are full. Let me check what I can do with my reform. So, even if I try to do a line of 1, I won't try to go into your flank because we agree on that, and it's going to be easier. So, but actually, maybe I can find your dictator somehow. No? Or even actually, maybe I can try to go toward the bell unit. Interesting. It's bit far, actually. Yeah, it's a bit far. Okay. And what about checking here? If I want to take care of these guys with them, and then your brutes, they will come here, but I can chaff them. And if I go this way, maybe I can try to get behind you. Okay, I'm thinking. Okay, let me check. So here I won't be able to. Oh no! By the way, I couldn't charge if I would have reform in line. So that was my bad. I completely screwed.
You can't.
Here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I could. That's why I didn't think about it in the first place, and at some point I forget it. So if you want to get them back a little, you can. Sorry for that misplay.
Yeah, no problem. Like something like this, maybe. Then that's good. Fine.
So here I could be in the middle for some reason. So how far are you? You are 14 away from my myrmidons.
Hunt for the myrmidons.
Do I want to go there? That's the question. You don't have. Yeah, you do have the.
Oh shit! I forgot to shoot my Shadowfur Stalker.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I guess Yeah, like I don't know how many could actually see the Brazen Beasts. Let's see.
I think
I
the
think
three,
it's like four
three-
guys can't see them.
only 3, I think.
Okay, so let's just do the Brazen Beast then. So 3, that's
9,
12 beginning, 9.
5. No, not on 5, on 4 and 4.
4s. Yeah. 4s, so 5. No,
Ooh.
6 hits.
On 4 again.
And
Ooh, 5.
yeah, here we go.
Oh, okay, 2 wounds.
Well, 2 wounds at least.
But that's close to what it should be, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, interesting. So how do I want to go with the orders? I don't know. What if I... So I think I will go like this. Yeah, I would go... I don't know. So do I want to try to chaff you or not? You have offensive 3, strength 4. It could be a match for them actually, maybe. So yeah, I will put them like this, and now it's my turn.
Yeah.
So the Dominion will stay onto the Myrmidons. Do I wanna try to go there? I really don't know. So you strike on extra rank, correct? So they will all strike.
Who? Yeah, the fetish brutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they all of them strike. Yeah.
So there are 4 attack at the front and 3 attack supporting. So that's 4, and so that's 10 attack per guy. So you have 40 attack. Oh my god, 40
Yes.
attack is way too much for now. So
I think you need to, like, if you get to strike first and you kill lots, then like that's the.
Yeah, but I will kill some, but not enough. So.
Yeah.
And the bell has his ward save on. But she only has 7 HP actually, so maybe I can try.
So you'll have 4+ ages now.
Ah yes, she has
Just
plus
because of
1,
the
so
spell.
4+. Yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
there's no way I can try. Okay. Okay. So I think charges. I will charge with the threshing engine, the big one, into your Shadow Force Stalkers.
Yes.
So I will cross the wall again.
Sorry?
I will have to cross the wall again and do more.
Yeah. I'll just go ahead and let's see. Yeah, I'll stand. Well, I can't stand and shoot, right? Because you're so close.
No, yeah, I'm way too close.
Yeah, I will just stand. Yeah.
Okay, you stay here, and I think the Ratsworm, they have a normal movement. They are not flying. They are not random. They have to, if they want to touch something, they have to be able to touch it. But they are light troops.
Well, yeah, exactly. Light troops and 12 inches. So I mean, basically, if you're within what is it, like less, like you have to be outside of 13 to not be able to be touched.
And at the beginning of the turn, you will add like 1 or 2 more guys, and if they do the sweeping, they are removed or not?
No, they stay, but I think it's in the magic phase. I add them. Otherwise, I did maybe play the item wrong. Let me just check that because it's like from the item now. It's not like before where they were just raised. Let's see, blah blah. Yeah, end of each magic phase. Yeah, so in the magic phase, I could add more. So that's why I added an extra one with a veil token.
Okay, I see.
They just like live as normal units and do sweeping attacks. The only difference is they can't really charge or anything like that.
Okay, I see. Okay, but when they do sweeping attack, they don't die. Okay, they just do and do and do again. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so that's going to be that's discharge. I don't think I have any other.
This time the wall will kill you.
Yeah, well, so that's the only charge, my 3 test?
Yep.
Nothing.
Nope.
I'm super fine with that.
Very agile chariot.
Alright, so he's fine. He will get into them. I will put him somewhere. I know. Here. I want to get far from you guys. So something like this. So no March test. The flies, they are within the commanding of the Kulima, so it's a test on 8 with 3 dice. They are fine. And I think there's a sweet spot there, probably. 40. Ah! Yes! Barley! Woohoo!
Okay.
Hooray! Nice.
Yeah, that's outside.
So no, I think it's time to sacrifice my chariot. He has 1 wound left. So he will go somewhere here. You can do only 1 sweeping attack per turn, correct?
Yeah, exactly. So I'll have to dedicate a turn to try to kill him, hopefully.
Okay.
It's still only strength 2, AP 1, so.
Wow, that should be fine. He has
Well, yeah. I mean, otherwise, I have to say I'll be a little bit sad if I.
I agree. Okay. Let me. The Fury will have to do a test as well. So the Fury will do a test. Does she pass it? She doesn't pass it.
What?
She has 5.
Okay.
So she cannot march. Interesting. So I might wanna block the Fetis and find another solution to block the Legionaries, maybe.
Yeah, she has 10 though, so she can get pretty far. Right?
Yeah, she can still completely block them, but she cannot block this unit, which would have been interesting.
Okay.
So she will quite probably block them, I think. Something like this. You can see here, but he cannot charge if you don't charge, so that's fine. The orders. Wait, first I wanna check my Myrmidon's unit. 2.5. So it's on the 8 charge. It's not sure you will get it, so cheat this chariot. Go this way. Oh wait, I don't have any musicians, so I cannot do that. I don't have any musicians, so March test for the orders. They have 8. They can't. Okay. So that's 1. Something like that. So he can see me, but I don't think he can charge me. I mean, your dictator can see them, but yeah, no, I don't think. And even if you charge with the no, that's fine.
Yeah, they are the musician, I guess.
Yeah, they do. 1.5 into 3. Non. Donc 1 pouce. Plus 4, ça fait 5. Il en reste 2. Ou plus 3. Ça fait... Là, ça fait 7. Non. Plus 4. Plus 2. Plus 1. Non, ils peuvent pas. Non, elles peuvent pas. Donc plus 1,5. Plus 2,5. Plus 3,5. Plus 4,5. Donc ça fait 5,5 en tout. 6. 7. Pas mal ça. C'est pas mal ça. Check, check. Ok, bon là ça va être chaud par contre, ça va être super chaud pour moi. Va falloir qu'il rate ou que je passe un spell quoi. Ok, I think I should be fine like this.
Okay, cool.
Magic.
Yep.
Bon. 1d5.
Okay, you put d5s in?
Yeah, actually, you just in the chat box, you just literally write 1d5 and then press enter, and that's fine.
Cool.
So the last one, it's the fifth one. 9, I had 3 in bank, so that's 12 plus 2, so that's 14. So I keep 2 in bank. Hello Arthur. So that's 9-5. So what do I want to do? I will start off with Nova enemy on my unit with 3 dice. The Myrmidon ones.
Yep.
So that's an 11.
11. So let's see. I have on this unit I have shields and hand weapons. So you don't get the Dominion against the normal guys, but you're fighting the Bell who uses great weapons. So how does that work?
Actually,
like if I charge you,
I just have to have one model in contact of me to have the Dominion active. Whatever, if I try to hit that kind of model or the other ones, but against parry it doesn't change anything. But keep in mind that I still have lightning reflexes, so I still hit you correctly.
You hit me
j'ai
on
encore
freeze,
pas bougé le
and the
Kulima.
Bell you
Putain,
hit
je suis
on
vraiment
2s anyway because it has defensive 1.
Yep.
The agility, you'll go up to agility 6.
Yep.
And I have agility 5 on the charge, I guess.
Yeah, that's the important part.
Yeah, exactly. So you'll hit before me. But what is it that you get? You get what do you? Yeah, battle focus on the charge, but you always fight the next rank.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay.
Putain, je suis vraiment une chef par contre. Le Kulima, je le laisse dans le coin. Je le dis avant, je le laisse dans le coin. Mais je suis vraiment une chef. Bon, il faut que Ravenwing, je vais le forcer de toute façon. Je vais tenter le 5 sur Raven, je pense. Okay. So they will have the attribute as well in case you charge me.
Yeah. Sure.
So that's 6 to 5. I will try to go for 2 dice Spectral Blade on me. Small version as well.
Yep.
And nope. I keep my dice.
Yep.
1 dice Hand of Heaven. Small version onto the Brutes.
Okay.
It's in.
Yeah. You just have that one.
All right. Number of hits. Strength. Ah, nice. 6 and 4. Okay, only one.
Okay, then. 1 and
One
then 6 plus ages.
Oh, no. True. Yeah.
So yeah, lose my. Oops, that's the wrong direction. There we go.
Okay, and big Raven Wings on my unit.
Yeah, here we go.
And that's an 11. Ah, je peux jamais forcer mes
that's
sorts.
a big spell.
Yep, indeed. Ok. Bon, ça c'est absolument catastrophique ce qui vient de se passer.
Yeah, so no shooting, I guess.
Mal joué de ma part. Yep. Combat, there is only one. The thrashing against the other guys. So 4d3 impacts.
Do you call Spear, by the way?
Nope.
No. Oh, sweet.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 6 impact on 2 up. It's like 6 dead already.
Yes. Let's see. Yeah. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then you go first.
That's the wrong direction. How do I? Let's see.
Should be able to do Control Z.
But then I
just move the remaining ones in case. Or you can double click on the unit and remove them one by one.
6, something like that. Cool, and then I strike back with I think 2 attacks each with parry weapons.
Absolutely, yep. Yeah, offensive.
I
force,
can just check it here.
4 up, 5 up.
Yeah, so 8 attacks. 5. see. Yeah, and I think they have like yeah, they have AP2. That's what they have. Okay, 5 up. You said.
One.
Ah, just one. Just the one.
One wound.
Yeah. Okay.
And my I think I can do it all at once now. No, offensive 4, defensive 3. No, so I have to do it separately. 8 on 3 up. And on 3 up again. So that's 4 more dead. And the horses 4 up
1,
and
2,
3 up.
3.
And 2 more.
2 more. Oops. So there's 1 left right now.
Okay. So it's an auto break. I think
So, yeah.
I will try to pursue you.
Okay. Let's see. I go 4.
Okay, you're dead.
Yeah,
I will
he's
do
dead.
12, and I will do 3 other turn tests. 2 this time on 5 up.
Ooh.
1 wound.
Oh, 1. Okay, and how far did you go?
12.
12. So maybe you have to take the forest as well. Yeah. Like this chariot really
Indeed,
loves
yes.
the train.
Yeah, he loves it. Okay, 1 more on 5.
Oh.
He's fine. He's super fine. Easy. Alright, interesting. So that's it for me. You can go.
Cool. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna
Bon,
go
là,
ahead
si
and
on te la
charge
charge,
the Myrmidon units with the bell.
Yeah, I can guess.
I'm gonna charge the Furies with the Brute. And I think that's all my... Let's see, how far is it to get this unit?
C'est un 8.
Oh, that's too
Un
far.
8 simple.
Yeah, I think that's it, because I don't think the Dictator
Je peux
really
pas faire mieux.
sees stuff. No, yeah, you can't get past the Fury. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Charge things.
Whatsoever,
Yeah, so-
if you charge or don't charge, you cannot. So
Yeah, so I need so
8.
I have 5 wound 8. Yes, let's see if I can get it.
Oh
No problem.
Ok. Bon, bah là on va voir le misplay en action.
Your general. So the idea is let's see. Your general is going to contact the champion there. That's the plan.
Yeah. That's completely my misplay. That's what I was talking in French before. I said it the turn before already, and I just because it's Warhall and I plays too fast. I didn't move him, so that's a big misplay here. Let's see if you can manage to get advantage from that.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see. Okay, yeah. So then next thing to do is see if my dudes come up. Oh, finally, here we go. More dudes. Yeah.
Bon.
I guess they just want to come up over here as well.
Ça va être.
Try to continue shooting something. So let's see. How many wounds do you have on the big guy? He has how many?
I've lost 2. He has 6 left.
6 left. Okay. Oh yeah, because of the upgrade.
Ouais. Cette charge qui rentre.
So I hit them on 5. So if I go like this,
plus le Spectral Blade qui passe pas. Plus.
It's over there. Let's see. I could also go and shoot these guys if I want.
C'est horrible pour moi. On va voir. J'ai d'abord mal joué et ensuite ça s'est transformé en un peu de réussite de son côté. C'est ça qu'il faut garder en tête.
Put that on. At some point, I think I've started using too many of these arcs, so it's just lines everywhere.
Yeah, but that's you miss them when you get back to a normal table. You're like, where are the lines?
100%. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can get everybody in short range here and
still
be outside the arc if I don't kill that one hit point chariot.
Je vais réduire un
that
petit
should
peu
be good,
son.
so they can all shoot the brazen beasts.
Je vais réduire un peu
cool.
son.
Oh yeah, I should move my brutes. Forgot about that. Something like this.
Je vais le mettre à 60%.
Can you make the units like snap together?
Yeah, it should be already. If you get close, he will do it by himself.
Oh yeah, wow. So,
donc là, ouais. Je vais parler un petit peu dessus lui. Donc, à noter que là, ce qui se passe, donc c'est évidemment dramatique, mais. Yep. Donc, je vais vraiment insister sur le fait que, et ça c'est très intéressant. Yep, go ahead, kill him. Yep, sure. Comme je disais, là, c'est vraiment plusieurs misplays de suite de ma part qui lui donnent cette possibilité-là. Donc certes, il a eu la réussite de dissiper mon sort. J'ai eu la malchance de rater en plus le Spectral Blade. Peut-être que j'aurais dû prendre 5D pour le tenter. On a vu mon jet, ça n'aurait pas suffi, mais... Et ensuite, il charge il rentre une charge à 8 sec. Easy. Oh. No, he's dead. Donc là, je vais payer mes misplays, probablement. On va voir à quel point son unité est forte. Je pense qu'effectivement... Yes, effectivement, elle est très forte, son unité, donc je pense que peut-être que si Brazen, Char et tout arrivent, il y a des choses qui peuvent se passer. Yep.
Okay, do I get out of this if I just go fucking full steam ahead 10 inches? Can I get out?
No, barely. And it's just like if I measured it, but I didn't.
Okay.
Donc ouais, ça va être intéressant. Je tape avant, je peux... En plus, il va pouvoir passer des buffs de cac. Il a beaucoup de tokens en rap, je crois. Je sais pas, ils doivent être là. Je pense... J'hésite. Le déceptif glamour, peut-être qu'il a envie vraiment de le passer, et peut-être que je peux le laisser passer. Le End of Glory, le 4+4+. Je sais même pas si je veux le... Je mets tout sur la cloche et puis il roule. Non, il pourra pas sortir, je pense. Doesn't seem to. Usually when you go straight forward, it's even harder when you try to do some wheels, but you can try, check. Donc ouais, voir si je tiens, j'ai des vraies contre-charges qui sont quand même pas vilaines. Mais tenir là est la question, hein. Ça va se jouer sur des invus, cette histoire. On retiendra aujourd'hui que Shizu a joué comme une patate. Bien joué Shizu. Bien joué Shizu. C'est vraiment, même ma formation est pas bonne. Enfin là, je lui donne vraiment toute la latitude de jeu pour faire ce qu'il veut. J'ai un peu slow play, hein, les tours d'avant. Je pense que Char a quand même une charge malgré un placement un peu incertain. Je dois pouvoir être capable de toucher par là. Là, je le vois. Donc, soit il overrun, soit il se reforme. Je peux bloquer avec les orders. Je sais pas trop. Ça va vraiment dépendre de ce cac, quoi. Si je le perds, est-ce que je peux quand même gagner cette partie? Enfin, si je le perds, si je me fais wiper, est-ce que je peux quand même gagner cette partie? Je sais pas bien. Je sais pas bien. Ça va être dur, je pense. Là-bas, c'est un cac qui m'intéresse avec les légionnaires. Pourquoi? Parce que si je l'impact de flanc, ou de dos, ou de peu importe, il va certes difficilement perdre le combat, etc. Mais si jamais il doit faire des tests de reformation, il va les faire avec la peur. Et donc, il a peu de chances de se reformer. Donc, je peux peut-être rester dans une situation intéressante pour un moment. Par contre, effectivement, encore une fois, j'ai juste pas mis la mouche du bon côté. Bon. Pas mis le champion du bon côté. Bon, ça fait beaucoup d'erreurs quand même. Micro-gestion, mais micro-gestion importante. Donc, temps fort pour lui, on va voir comment ça tourne. Et là, je peux me faire crush. Je vais remettre son son un peu plus fort maintenant.
Yeah, because Brazen Beasts are 7, right?
Movement 7, yep, absolutely.
Yeah, so we can't charge them there. My distances here seem fine. I can charge past there if I like. Do I need to ref something with him? That's probably not this turn, really. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy here. Yeah, let's take it here.
Okay.
So.
Magic.
Yes. D5.
Et là, il y a une vraie question. Qu'est-ce que je vais dissiper?
Ooh, big one. 8.
Qui tape avant moi finalement, on file en Great Weapon
okay,
là.
So
we
channel 5 then. So we're up to 12.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is turn. Let's take 4 extra dice and save nothing.
Là, je peux avoir envie de dissiper le souffle.
4 extra, so 11, 7.
Peut-être l'invu, peut-être le 4+4+. Je sais pas. 4+4+,
okay.
Je tape sur la cloche, ça me fait moins un touché. Déceptif glamour change rien. À part la J. Je peux le laisser passer, je pense. Tape avant moi avec quelques mecs, bon, c'est la vie. Je vais de toute façon déclarer un défi avec le Kulima. Hein. D'essayer d'absorber un peu ce que son mec peut faire. Ça fera toujours une ou deux attaques de moins.
Yeah, okay,
contre,
so
si
3 dice
on verra.
Hand of Glory
Putain,
on the bell unit. Oh, I'm so stupid. Ah, shit. Yeah, I just realized that if I could have moved straight forward and then sacrificed rats to get myself out of your arc.
Oh, true. Oh, that would have been absolutely great. Indeed.
Yeah, but now I'm just stout. Now I just can't do it.
Oh, true. Oh, nice.
Okay. Well. Yeah, the free dice for that. 8. Oh, just goes off.
Just goes off.
And yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice rats because otherwise it's not as good. On the bell, of course. Or do I? Yeah, let's just do that. So 2 rats.
So I'll try to spell it with 3 dice. It's out.
Cool. So we're on. What is it? 8 to
4.
To 4. Yes.
Maintenant, c'est probablement le 4+4+.
Then we're gonna go for. Let's see. So we have 8 left.
Je vais quand même lui mettre une sauce, hein, mine de rien. Puis ça cloche en 2 tours, je sais pas.
Yes.
Ah, mais il a la 6+ d'invue en fait. Putain, ouais, c'est plus un invu quand même. Peut-être que je vais laisser passer. Peut-être une erreur.
Or are we? Yeah, okay. Free dice for the breath on the bell.
Oh, ok.
It's in.
Celui-là, je dois le laisser passer. Et après, il a 5D. Putain, s'il force, je suis mal.
On a 10.
I will have to let it go.
Oh.
Je suis vraiment triste d'avoir raté le Spectral Blade. Hein. Ça aurait fiabilisé avec le souffle énormément ce corps à corps. Du coup, peut-être même que maintenant, je vais pas lancer le cac. Je vais devoir défier le champion, me replacer et souffler au prochain tour si j'ai le Spectral Blade. Je suis obligé de m'adapter avec le fail de ma magie. Mais je suis vraiment pas sûr que ça suffise. Hein. Putain, c'est 8 attaques. Après, j'ai une défense de 6 là. Donc, il va me toucher à 5. Donc, le Déceptif L'amour a peut-être un impact quand même, finalement. En plus du fait que je tape avant lui, il y a l'aspect qui est honnêtement, ça c'est négligeable. Mais il me toucherait à 5. Il peut faire 2-3 mecs de moins. Et j'ai le souffle. Et le 4. Non, mais le 4+4+. Non, mais pourquoi je. C'est le 4+4+, le dispel en fait, c'est sûr. S'il le passe, je perds la fight. Ah, il a une petite déco, semble-t-il. Je vois qu'il m'écrit là sur Discord. Ouais, bah c'est pas grave, ça me donne un peu le temps d'expliquer. Donc voilà. Donc, on a le corps à corps de la partie que je voulais éviter, mais qu'il a réussi à rentrer. Il a... J'ai mal mis mon Kulima, ce qui est l'erreur la plus grosse de cette partie pour le moment et la plus bête. Il a réussi à passer un souffle, donc il va avoir, je pense qu'il frappe sur 3 rangs, donc il va avoir comme 6 attaques de rat, 8 attaques de cloche, des touches d'impact, un souffle. Moi je vais avoir 3 rangs qui tapent, je touche à 3 ou je touche à 2 si je tape la cloche et je le blesse. Ouais, le Spectral Blade qui rate en fait, c'est catastrophique. Peut-être que je vais devoir taper dans les rats juste pour faire du chiffre et tenter prochain tour de... Je sais pas comment je m'en sors là. Je sais pas trop comment je m'en sors. Il arrive avec charge, bannière des légions, bannière 4 rangs. Je vais prendre tellement cher. Normalement il me tue pas. Et là, si les charges de flanc ratent... Bon, lui il devrait rentrer c'est sûr. Et lui il va faire vraiment du bien, mine de rien. Il va vraiment saucer. Peut-être même que les orders, j'envoie tout, je sais pas. Les mouches, de toute façon, il n'y avait pas moyen de faire mieux en les voyant. Donc, peut-être que le tour d'avant, je dois aussi sacrifier mes mouches en disant si je force pas le spell ou si la magie se passe comme elle se passe, c'est trop dangereux. Peut-être, très honnêtement. On va voir ce qu'il fait avec ses fétiches.
Hello?
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah. It's a bit. It just happens every so often with this internet for some reason.
Yeah, no worries.
See.
We're fine.
Coming back in. There we go.
So it was 5 to 4.
Yes, exactly. Have like the rights to. Can you give? Do you have to? Re-give that?
True.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, here.
Perfect. Okay. So. Yeah, 5 to 4. What are we doing? And you have 4 dice left, right?
Yep, indeed.
So currently you have on these guys defensive and offensive.
6 and 7.
6 and 7. So will
6 and 8,
reducing this by 1 or
6 and 9. 6 and 9.
Yeah, so I'm thinking if this actually even matters to Deceptive Glamour, or if I'm just gonna see if I can blow up my bell and hope for the best. I think this is the turn, so I'm just gonna see if I can blow up the bell with 5 dices with wheel turns on your unit. Let's see, do I want to go for a big one then? I guess so. So yeah, because this only affects rank and file models, so my bell will be okay. So that's the important part. Yeah. And then if let's see, currently I hit you on 4s, I guess, or
with what? With the
3.
Vermin Legionnaires?
Yeah, exactly.
Me offensive 3, defensive 6, so it's going to be 4. Yeah, it's
and
mainly reduce my stuff actually, I think, not yours much.
Yeah, so I don't actually need to. I think I don't want to cast a big version really.
Donc en fait, peut-être que c'était le souffle.
Anyway, it doesn't really change anything. Or it might even make it worse for the bell, I'm not sure. No, it's rank and file models, right? So
yeah, it doesn't affect the bell, so
yeah, it doesn't really affect anything if I do the big one. So
my mill is yeah.
Just a small one then. But yeah, 5 dice, let's see it.
Okay. 15.
No miscast at least. Not very high though.
But it's out.
Ooh! Oh, you got it.
Okay.
Oh well. Yeah, let's shoot a little bit first. So 12 shots on 4s on the beasts.
4 4s, yes.
So 7. That's a lot.
And that's 4.
Oh, yeah, that I did that
3?
wrong. No, wait. I did 7 hits. I haven't done the ones
true,
yet.
true.
That was my mistake.
True,
the second one.
So it's 3.
3 ones.
Well, 3 still. So.
That's pretty good.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Cool. Okay, let's do the important combat.
Yeah, the Fury one, you mean?
No. I do the other one.
Alright, so agility-wise, I think my Kulima will issue a challenge just to absorb a bit of your guys, and anyway, I cannot strike more, so...
Yeah,
but
exactly. So I will, of course, accept that with my champion.
Yeah, that makes sense. And,
And I think I have some impact hits to start things off.
1d3.
Yeah, do you have like, what's it called? Fear or something?
Yeah, my Kulima goes fear, absolutely.
Okay, let me do a fear test to start things off then. Fear. Oh, actually, pass it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Okay, so 1d3. Oh, 3.
3 on 2 up.
Yeah, 3.
1.
There are 5 plus ages?
Ooh. Yeah, just like any other demons.
Really good. Yeah, like some things have only a 6 plus, right? Nowadays.
The Furies, actually, are the only one.
Okay. Okay. Cool. But then you just go ahead and strike your stuff, I guess.
So I think we'll try to kill your champion first. So he has He has 2 attacks, so I have 3 attacks myself. It's going to be 3 up, poison on 5 or on 3s, and 2 up. So 2 hits on 2s. So that's 2. So it's
and
1.
That's 6 plus ages then?
Yep. So he's just dead, but I don't have any bonus.
Okay, so there he goes. He's dead.
Then I go first, and then you go.
Yeah, you just strike all your stuff. And,
I will, but I think, let me think. So now I'm hitting the bell on 2 up, wounding her on 4 up, and she has a 5 up ages.
Yes, exactly. Wait, do you have AP1 or
AP2? AP2 with them.
AP2?
Thanks to the how do you call that? The piercing spike guiding of the Kulima.
Oh, it gives you. Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, he has plus 1 AP on himself and on the unit.
Yeah, I remember now.
So the center of the unit will, well, actually 6 of them, and no, 9 of them plus the champion will go for the bell, and the one on the side they will. Oh, maybe actually 12 of them can go on the bell.
Yeah, I think you have four guys plus champion can go on the bell.
You have what, 7 wounds, so I'm not going to kill you, but at least the wounds that I do are not reduced by half.
Yeah,
so they are way more interesting. So actually, I will put everything I can on the bell.
Okay, so what?
So that's 12 plus 1. That's 13 indeed on 2 up. So everything.
Oh, okay.
And on 4. So that's 7. 7 ages.
Okay. Okay, at least he's live. So 4 hit points.
4 hits, yes. And I have 3 of them
2,
into 3, the rats on 2 up, on 3 up, 2 up.
Yeah.
So 1 on 2, 1 dead. Okay. 1 on 6.
Yeah, exactly. And ages. Here we go. No. So 1. There we go. Cool. Okay, so the bells. I put one of the. Or no, it's a great weapon, so I'll do the other one first. So they fight in. It's just shield now, so there's 4 on each side that gets the fight. Yeah, so let's put. So I'll put 7 on the unit and 1 on the champion.
Okay.
So 7 on the unit.
On 5
hitting
and on 2.
5 plus.
You have offensive 2, and I have defensive 6.
3.
With the the great weapon guys? Ah no,
yeah, just talking about the normal dudes now.
The normal they have 3. My bad. No, they have. They have
the defensive 2 and the offensive 3.
So on 4 and 4.
Okay, so the normal guys, 4 hits
and 4
and 1 wound.
1 dead.
And then on the champion, hit and not wound. Okay. And then I'll put 7 on of the great weapons on the unit and 1 on champion.
Okay.
So 7 on 5s.
1.
Oh, okay, 1 hit. And then 2s, I guess. Yeah, 1 wound.
On 5. Nope.
And then on the unit, or the champion rather, no. No hit.
Okay.
Cool. And then a sworn priest. Let's just put him on the champion as well. And nope. Doesn't hit. Cool. So let's see. How much did you do to start with?
I've
so
done 5 in total.
Yeah, because you did 2. You did 1, like 2 normal guys and 4 on the thing. So 5.
Yeah, 5. I will write it down. I have 2 rank banner, so I have a grand total of 8.
Yeah. Don't you have 3 ranks?
True. My bad. Correct. Yeah. So plus 1.
So 9.
So that's
okay.
9.
And I killed what, 3?
9. You've killed 3. You have 4 ranks.
Then I charged for 4. And then I have a banner as well for another one. And then I have plus 4 ranks for the Legion banner.
Yeah. So that should be.
So how much
9
is that?
Too?
4, 5, 9 as well, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that's not too bad actually.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been way worse.
I need to do the breath weapon.
True. Go ahead.
2d6. 6
on 4.
And 4 plus.
Well, that's what happened when you forget it. Always. Yeah. It always happened the same to me.
You're like, oh yes, that's gonna happen. No.
Okay, so I guess it's a draw, correct?
Yeah. Sure.
Wow. I was sure I would be crushed actually.
Yeah, I thought also it would go, but you did pretty well against the bell, I think.
Yeah, and the thing is, she's not reducing she doesn't have life is cheap, which is like a big weakness of on the bell, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
She as long as I'm trying to hit her, one of the strongest rule of the army doesn't apply, so it's a big one.
Yeah.
Okay, reforms.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Obviously, as you can imagine, my Kurima will move.
Yeah, exactly. Gets them a plus 8 attack. Oh, no, that's model parts, actually.
Yeah, I would have loved to, but no, it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
But at least he will have like 3 attacks, and most important, he has a breath weapon as well that I holded, so he will try to use it next turn, and maybe he will do more.
Yeah, exactly. But I think the problem is the bell is gonna die, right? And that's the.
I hope so.
That's the
I
main
hope
issue.
so. Yep.
Yeah, I probably need. I guess I needed like a spell, so like one more spell to like really swing it my way.
But well, I think you might probably would have done more, like kill one rank or two, but you would never kill me one go. And the thing is,
No,
I
no, no,
know I have
definitely not.
some interesting flank charge. I hope so. Maybe it's
Yeah,
going to
exactly.
turn my way. I
100%.
hope.
We'll see. Yeah, do you want me to roll out against the Fury or just remove
No,
it?
no, I remove her, of course.
Okay, yeah, I will just reform them then. Let me just check where your flat terrain.
I'm moving my Kulima in contact of the bell, by the way. So
Yeah, sure.
that's the only reform this way.
Okay, and I'm just gonna keep the hoarders in the front, and otherwise look as much as possible on whatever the combat will happen over there. Let's see, where's the middle of the hoarders? Like here, I guess that's probably
Okay,
as far as
so
I get.
I'm in your front.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like it, right?
Okay, great.
Yeah, yeah, because they have the center thing there at the triangle.
Absolutely. Bon, ça se passe pas si mal pour moi là.
Cool.
Je pense que je peux.
So your turn then.
Alright, interesting charges now. Wait. So I will first put the Dominion into the chariot. I'm checking how the chariot can touch you. Yeah, it can touch you pretty easily, so that's good. I think I will go for quite a lot of charges. The Brazen will try their luck here. The chariot as well. The flies will go there. Am I in your back now, or is it still the flank, by the way?
Yeah, I think it's just barely, but it's very like on the line, I guess.
And so what was your intention? Or do we roll a dice eventually, or what do you want to do?
What do you feel like? I mean, of course, I wanted it to be in the flank, but I mean, it's kind of unclear now when I sacrificed.
Yeah, what about we roll a dice? 1, 2, 3, I'm in your back. 4+, I'm
Sure.
in your flank. Good?
Yeah, go for
Okay,
it.
I go. So I'm in your back. Good.
Yeah, sure.
So that's it for the charges, obviously. So the flies are auto, the chariot is auto, just the brazen have to roll. They are 16 away, so it's a 9. Let's go, brazen! Yes!
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, just got it.
Alright, so
I guess one brazen has to take some Danish terrain and...
yeah, absolutely.
Well, actually, you can't actually wield the chariot because of my rat swarms.
Oh, true, yeah, true, I didn't saw them, so...
Can you actually... Yeah, so maybe you can't charge
Maybe
there.
I can't, I didn't saw
Or like,
the
how
rats.
far can you maximum wheel now when you touch me?
Maybe it's not going to be enough. I can do this, so it's completely not enough. My bad. So I didn't see the rat swarms actually. My bad.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. So
but just yeah, if you want to change something, that's fine. But
yeah,
I guess no.
Anyway, the charge is not declared because it's not possible. So that's
okay,
it.
Cool.
So the brazen are in. That's it.
Yeah. Cool. And then one dangerous strain on the brazen from the forest.
Yep. 2 because they are large.
Yep.
They're fine.
No problems.
And so the the order will actually chaff your guys. So what I want to do is this. Oh no. Something like this, I guess. Or maybe I can't? No, I'm sure I can. That's 1. 1 and 1, 2. Yes, like this. I can even do something to clean up. Well, first the brazen. Brazen are here. Putain, je parle en anglais alors qu'il m'entend pas, pardon. Hop là, donc elles vont là. Ça fait 0,8. Non. 0,5. Non. 1. 2. 3, 4. Comme ça.
Don't forget to move the flies in as well.
Indeed, yes. Bon, c'est intéressant cette partie, elle est vraiment très intéressante, même si une escarmouche c'est vraiment chouette. Donc là je vais me laisser des options, il pourra peut-être me chaff, mais est-ce que je peux faire grand chose contre ça? Peut-être. Merde, j'avais pas marqué mes unités moi? Si, il est où le... I didn't mark my chariot? Wait, that's weird. I cannot see the white mark, he was somewhere.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, I think you have. I think you have like the last turns mark for the chariot. After you didn't mark it after you overran, probably.
Yeah, it looks like that's.
But
that's
yeah, I mean, somewhere there, like.
Yeah, it was
somewhere next to the last
somewhere here, I guess, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, something
Okay,
like
so
that.
I
Looks
think
fine.
I will try to go.
Just double chaffing the brutes here, or.
No, I will chaff it only once. I just don't want you to chaff me once more. So here I'm checking. If
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to put something. Yeah, if you go like that, then it's it's gonna be definitely very hard.
Yeah, but I think I will just leave my options open. I think I will leave my options open like this. Just want to get out of the forest, because after your sweeping attack and more interest and test and more shooting, maybe I will die this time. So.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, something like this. Okay, good. I moved everything. Magic.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
1d4. The last one again. So the fourth one.
We just get the highest possible every time.
Someone told me about low magic card. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's 9 plus 2. That's another 11 tokens. So that's another 852. Okay, what do I want to go for now? I have 2 combat buff. I would go for Spectral
Is
Blade.
the Dominion is now on the threshing engine, or is that just?
That was the idea when he was about to charge, but I don't think it's matter.
Yeah, just you could put it somewhere else because he couldn't charge. I mean, that's fine.
Well, it's going to stay here. It doesn't matter much, I think. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it doesn't actually change much.
Maybe if you cast a Deceptive Glamour at some point.
Yeah, I mean, if he's alive to do it, then I'll be happy.
Yeah, indeed. I hope he won't. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I would go for what does it do? 5 makes 6. Defensive. Yeah, that's interesting. So Nova enemy will go onto the Brazen with 3 dice. So that's a 15.
Oh, yeah, because then now they will hit me on 2s, I guess, instead of 3s.
Absolutely, because you don't have your parry in the flank.
Yeah, exactly.
So that might be a couple more wounds.
Yeah. Worst here. Yeah, I have it. That's okay.
Okay, I will put the attribute onto. I don't think I have the order now. I will put it onto myself, or myself. So 5/5. So no, just like before. Do I want to try to blow myself up? I think I will try to. Actually, we'll see. You didn't do it. I think I'm not going to do it either. So spectral on myself.
Yep.
Oh, my rolls are terrible.
It's a miscast.
Yeah, it's auto fails.
Yeah, you don't get the dice back, or
no, I do, but it's going to be 3 dice. I will try to cast Big Raven Wings here.
Yeah, sure.
7 plus 1, but you have 5 dice, so.
Yeah, it's also 9, I think. So you actually.
Yeah, so well. I was not too lucky with my magic. Actually.
No, this magic phase was pretty sad.
Both, but because the one before actually, the Spectral Blade is the one with the most impact here, because it really fireballized me to be able to kill your bell, and also improve the breath weapon of the Kulima. So and I failed it
Oh.
2 times in a row. So that's a bit
It's not
swingy.
great.
That's a bit swingy.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
whatever.
Yeah, let's fight, I guess.
Fights, yes, absolutely. There's 2, but I would like to go into the bell first because I wanna kill your 6-up
Yeah, my
Aegis.
Aegis. Yeah.
First
Fear test
impact.
for me then?
Yeah, fear test first. And
Yeah,
you
they're
get
okay.
it once more. Okay. So the brazen, 4 impacts on 2.
Yep.
So that's 4 Aegis.
Yeah, there's AP2, right? Or
Yeah,
3 or
yeah,
whatever.
AP2. Everything from
Yeah, 4 dudes.
4 dead already.
2.
No, in terms of agility, I have agility 7 on the charge and 5 on the brazen. Then I have 5 onto the Kulima, then 4 onto the Myrmidons, and you have 4. So everything go first, and then you and my Myrmidon at the same time, correct?
Okay, sure.
Okay, so the brazen, I have offensive 6 at the beginning, at the worst, so the beast and the guy, they do the same. So that's 10 attacks on 2-up battle focus.
Mhm.
So that's a lot of
Ugh.
ones. So that's 7
Oof.
plus 1, 8 on 2-up.
Yep.
So that's 8 Aegis more.
Yeah, it's AP lots, right?
Yeah, AP2, everything from them.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so 6s. Oh, 2 6s. So 6 guys.
6 more. 6
1,
dead, sorry.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Alright,
Keep
and
track down
then
here.
my Kulima obviously will use his breath weapon.
Yep.
Or does he want to? Yeah, he will try to. I don't know, actually. I didn't get the spell off. Can I break your rank? I don't think so. It's going to be hard. Maybe if I kill the bell.
I mean, I don't really need to be steadfast anyway, right? So, because it's unstable.
Ah, yeah, you're unstable. Okay, so any wounds is important. Okay, my
Yeah,
bad. So
wounds
yeah,
are
so
important.
obviously I'm going to use my breath weapon then. So breath weapon
Yep.
first.
Mhm.
So it's 10
Oof.
on 3-up, not rerollable,
So,
unfortunately.
are you allocating any to the bell or no?
I can't. I think no.
I think can't you? I mean, if it's like shooting, then you should be able to because he's not he's mismatching size and stuff, right?
Because it's like impacted. I don't think I can allocate any to. It's always
I
toward
think.
the. No.
Okay. Well, when you when you shoot the unit with the bell in, you can always allocate 1 hit to the bell because he's
True.
not infantry. So I think it works the same, but I'm not entirely sure.
Well, then yeah, why not? I will try to. It's in 6-up. Yeah, but no, 6-up is too much. So no, I'm not allocating anything.
Okay.
So 10
all
on
of it
3-up.
Yep.
So that's 7 more. It's AP2 as well. So you have your 6-up.
Okay. 6s. Oh, 6
6 more. Then Kulima will strike. He will go everything toward the bell. You have 2 attacks in front of me, so I have 3 attacks in total. On 2s. Because I have literally offensive 10 right now. No, 8. And
I mean, he's defensive 1, so yeah.
Yeah. And on 4-up. Oops, sorry.
Wait. Okay, just 3 then. Let's see.
That's 3.
Uh-oh.
AP3, so Aegis.
Yeah. 5 plus. No.
Oh, she's dead. Perfect. Even before I strike with my Myrmidon, so I'm not losing too much.
3 hit points there. Let's see. Can I delete it? And then, oh yeah, you have to move in those guys. I'll write a 3 over here that isn't reduced. 1, 2, 3.
I will cut the snapping option. So yeah, like this. Bon, bah ça me plaît cette cloche qui tombe.
And now we're at the same time, or?
Yep, same agility now.
Okay, so let's see. At this point, I have still more ranks than you, so I do get my my extra attacks. That's the one thing that could have been different, I guess.
Probably.
So how? Let's see. What's your defense of the Kulima? Does he have like a lot of ages and stuff? He has
4 HP, toughness 5. He has
yeah.
Aegis
I think
5
I will just go on the unit because I want to try to not break. So 20 attacks on 4s, I guess.
I have it's 4. Yeah, it's 4.
Oh, good hits. 15.
Whoa. Okay.
And then 4s again. 7.
7 on 5. So that's 6 dead. 1,
That's
2, 3, 4,
better
5,
than expected.
6. Okay, and now I go, correct?
Yeah.
So everything toward your unit. So I have 3 full ranks, so that's 18 minus Kulima, but plus the champion, so that's 18 on 3 up, 2 up. So that's 11 on 2. So that's 10 more dead.
Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that brings it down.
Yeah,
enough.
this time I think you crumble. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've kept the track down here, and you have there's 15 left, and you have definitely. Well, actually, we should probably check it. Do you have some attacks left?
1 stomp.
Yeah, let's do that one.
1 more.
Yeah, it's AP2, right?
Yeah, AP2.
Okay, so 1 more here. So let's go to my huge dashboard here. So of the halving wounds, we have 27, I think. Yeah, 27. So that makes us 14? Is that correct?
13.
Yeah, 14 here. And then you did 3 to the bow. So you've done in total 17.
No, because the 13 they are divided
wounds.
by 2. Oh no.
And then you have a flank charge, so that's plus 2. Oh shit! Now you removed everything.
So 13.
So you did. Oh shit!
Sorry.
What's going on?
Yeah, no worries. I will write it down. So you said 13, but is it?
Okay.
Sorry. Is it 13? Why the?
I think you did 14 combat rests from 17 combat rests from wounds.
But
after
is it
having.
Taking into account the life is cheap thing or not?
Yeah, because you did 27 wounds.
Okay, 27.
on the and then so that's 14, and then 3 from the bell, so 17.
Okay.
Then you have a charge and a flank, so that's plus 2.
Charge, flank, 1 banner, and 2 rank.
And 2. Yeah. So how much is that? That's
2
22.
No, 1 banner.
Yeah, 22, right?
So 17, 18, 19, 22 in total.
And I did 6 wounds on your unit.
6.
And then I have 1 rank and a banner.
So that's 8. So that's a difference of 16? No, 14.
14, and then I reduce it by 1 because of the guy, which means I have 1 dude left, I think.
Oh, wow, crazy. Okay. Interesting.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah, me neither. Unstable is a strange rule.
Okay. All right. Do I have any kind of reform? I think I do.
That's so close.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Okay. Well, we'll stay like this anyway. I don't think I can do much.
What is my poor dictator gonna do now?
Yeah, I'm curious because I'm not even sure it's a good idea to get into this combat actually.
No, but then it's well, I guess the question is do I want to try to if I don't go into combat with him, then it's more okay, well, I'm just gonna accept that I lose big. But if I go into combat, I maybe chance to claw some points back, but he probably dies in the end.
Yep, that's the idea. That's
so we'll see what we do. Let's see this other combat first.
Flies against your guys. Fear test again.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Fear test. 3d6. Oh, no problems.
Fine. All right. So I think you go first. I have agility 4 in charge. Now we go at the same time. So you can go. You have 4 attacks.
Okay. So 5 attacks then.
Oh yeah, 5. On 4
hits.
Good.
I guess.
And on 5.
And 6s. No 5s. Okay. 2. AP 1, I guess.
So 2 wounds. Wow. Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
2 toxic on 3 up. 2 dead.
Oh no. Yeah. Let's see. 1, 2.
And now my attacks. I have 7 attacks on 2 offensive 5. No, on 3 up and 2 up. So that's 6 on 2. So that's 5 and 2 stomp.
5.
So that's 7 in total.
Let's do AP2, right?
AP3.
Oh, okay. 7, you said. 1, 2, 3.
So 4, I have 9 in total.
6, 7. Yeah, and I had 2. So 9, that's 5 after life and cheap?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's 5.
Plus 3 for the charge, right?
Yep, so I have 8 in total. And you have 2, 3 rank, no 4 rank. And a banner.
Yeah, 4 ranks.
So 5-7.
Yeah.
You lose by 1, so nothing happens. But at least you have
Nothing
to
happens,
test
yeah.
Fiona Reform. So
Yeah.
that's
So
an
we're gonna
important
test
one.
for that. Oh, apparently that's fine.
Yeah.
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 It's exactly what I needed.
It's too easy.
How do I? Yeah. Wait. How do I reform this unit now? I click the 90-degree one, maybe, or
No,
yeah.
actually, just if you
Like,
want
there
to.
we go.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just bring one more flies to the combat.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So my turn then.
Yep. Go.
Yeah. So the brutes are charging the hoarders.
The holders. Yes, indeed.
Yes. Then the dictator is charging the flank of the brazen beasts.
Yep, indeed too.
Yeah, because I decided we have to go for it. And then the question is if the Shadowfur Stalker is going to charge the hoarders. Probably not, because you get to grind backwards, right?
Yeah, I do grind. I do stomp. I think
Yeah,
you are mainly
that's
giving
not
more.
not a good idea.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think that's it then. And both are automatic, so I'll
Absolutely. Yep.
see.
I think there's only
See.
2 model in contact with the others. That was my intention.
Okay,
At
let
least.
me do it for real then. Let's see. So if I wheel here,
Yeah.
yeah, you're
So
right. Just 2. So I'll just go like this and then in. See if it's snapped now or not. Not really.
Bon, bah, elle est intéressante cette
Hello.
partie. Elle est
I don't know how
intéressante
to get
cette
it
partie.
to actually. Oh well, that's good enough, I think.
Yeah, that's good. Là,
Cool. The dictator. Yeah, so he's gonna,
charge. Je pense qu'il est.
of course, try to go in the corner here.
Yeah, I
So
imagine.
he'll go here, and then we'll try to get that chariot as well. Hopefully, if I manage to break them. Cool. Yes, let's redo the markers. Okay, let's just check. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, cool. So movement, the swarms will go ahead and hit the chariots and then stop behind the myrmidons over here.
Okay. They don't have to pass any kind of march test or something to do that?
I think they move. Let me check. But I think they move.
Yeah, they have march and advance 12, so they don't actually march. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. So that's 12 hits.
Go ahead on 6s, I guess.
Just the one.
One. Saved. Easy.
Yeah, sad. Okay.
He's ready to get your lord.
Yeah, stalkers don't have to march chests, so they will just head over here somewhere. Let's see. Oh, they can only go 10 inches. So let's see. I want to get within 6 probably. Something like this, and then reform. Let's see. Is that everybody? Yeah, everybody's being able to shoot that thing. Cool. Magic. Let's see. D4. 1. Okay. Small one finally.
Putain, bien.
Guess that's fine now. So I channel 3 now? Yeah,
maybe
3.
No. Yeah, 3 in total, plus with my 2 extra. Indeed.
Exactly. So 6. So I'll just go ahead and take 2 dice then and not save anything.
Okay.
So 6, 4. Oh, no. 6, 4. Yeah. 6, 4. Cool. Gonna delete these. And that one. Okay, so what can we do? He has his age is 5+, right? So he could help himself out a little bit. Yeah, okay. Well, that's pretty easy. So he's gonna go 3 dice breath weapon on himself.
Okay.
7, I guess that's enough. Yeah, it's enough.
Yeah. And the other one is the ages. Is there any way I can do any wounds to him? With or without the ages? You will get the chariot. This one is easy to dispel. That's one reason. Okay, I will try to dispel that one.
Okay.
So out.
Yeah. Yeah, I realized I misplayed them a little bit because I can't reach my legionary units to the Aegis on them.
Oh,
So
true.
that sucks.
But on himself is good too, no?
Yeah, exactly. But I think it would have been it would probably have been better on legionaries, I think. But yeah, I guess he will just try to be safe then on 3 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he doesn't
Good.
need to boost it or anything. So
Yeah.
just goes up to 4+.
Okay.
Cool. Let's shoot the chariots then with 12
absolutely.
shots
On
on
5
5s.
up, 5 up, 4 up.
What is this? Okay, 1 and 4 up.
Nope.
Oh.
But anyway, it doesn't change much, I think. If you catch the chariot, you will kill him, no matter how many HP he has left, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Or maybe if you really fail hard, who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it all depends on if I can break the Brazen Beast, I guess.
Yep.
Let's start with the Hoarder combat.
Hoarder combat, yep. You don't need to pass the fear test because you don't care. You go first.
No, I do. They're not fearless actually.
Oh yeah? Okay. So you fail.
So I fail. Yeah.
Interesting, good. So offensive 3, you should hit me on 4 up, but it becomes 5 up, so you can go.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So yeah, I have
21 attacks.
Yeah, exactly.
On 5.
Well, it's let's see. So its front rank is 9 plus 12. Yeah, 21. Okay.
5 up, 5 up.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Whoa, that's way too much. Okay. Oh, okay.
Well, dude, it comes.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I always wait before complaining. So 2 and 5, and nothing.
Come on, dude.
Easy orders, easy. Okay, my turn.
Holy fuck.
So I have 6 attack, hitting you on. You have defensive 3.
Yeah.
So that should be 4. It's 3. So at everything and on 5.
Well, why do you? Oh yeah, fear test. Yes.
So 2 wounds and 2 grinding.
Yeah.
1 more.
Yeah. So 3. Let's see. So I guess I probably lose. So I'll just take a steadfast check.
Yeah. No, but
sorry. Yeah. I don't do that. Yeah. So 3. Let's see. You did 3, and I did the 2 charge in a rank. So I lose by 1. But that's nothing because of the guy.
Yeah, indeed.
Then let's do the fly combat. So
fear again.
Fear test. Let's see. Fear. They're okay.
Easy for them, fear. Okay, you go first.
Perfect. So now I hit you with 26 attacks, I think.
Yeah, easy.
Let's see. On 4s, I guess. Okay.
So this time is a little less, and on 5.
Yeah, just a little bit. And then what? 5?
Yep.
Yeah.
2 on 5 up.
Okay.
2 wounds, so that's 1 dead. Perfect for you, actually. That's way enough. 2 toxic on 3 up. So that's 1 dead.
Yep.
And if you don't mind, I would like to.
Yeah, sure.
Keep the one in contact with your champion to try to kill him. Alright, so my attacks I will allocate. Do you have parry with them? No, they have lances.
No, they have spears.
So I will go 1 attack onto your champion. 3 up, 2 up. Yes. Nope.
He's alive.
And 4 attacks into the other ones on 3 up, 2 up.
Yeah.
So that's 3. I will add the 2 stomps.
Sure.
So that's 4.
4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you killed 5. So that's 3 combat res.
Yeah.
And,
3 against 2.
I did what 2, and then I have a banner and 4 ranks.
5. So that's 6. So that's 7 against
so like
3.
plus 5.
I lose
guess.
by 4.
So I do 8 to your 2.
Yeah, I lose by 4, I guess.
Or 3 rather. Let's see. Yeah, sorry. I do 5 plus 7 to your 3. Yeah, 4 exactly.
Okay, so 4. I have discipline, so it's in a 4 up. Nope, I lose 1 full fly. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I guess we'll just. I guess I'll slide in with my champion.
Yeah, no worries.
Like that.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, and then the important combat here. I guess I'll fear test my. Oops, that's ignore that. Let's fear test my lonely rat. He's okay.
Absolutely courageous. All right.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, So my Kulima will go... No, first, agility-wise, it's your Dictator, then my Kulima kill your rat, and then my Brazen try to do a wound or two.
Yeah, exactly. So 4 attacks, and I hit you on what?
4 up.
What do you have? Yeah, you have a 4, right? Defensive? No, defensive 3.
Defensive 6 right now.
Oh yeah, it's spell.
No, 5, sorry. So yeah, on 4.
Yeah, so 4s.
Only 1? Ooh, nice one. Nice one.
3 plus?
3 up, yes. Yes.
Okay, so 1...
saved. Oh, that's a big one.
Oh, sad. Does he have anything? He doesn't have anything else sad. Okay,
right,
well...
So... But, let's
Jesus.
remove your rat, I think. And
yeah, sure.
Do my Brazen. So I have 1 attack at the top on 4 up. No, on 3 up. Yep. And on 6. No. And the 2 of the Brazen. 1. Nothing. Okay.
Okay, so let's see. You did 1, and I have 2 for charge. No, I have a 3 for charge on the flank, I think.
You have charge flank and big flank, absolutely. So I think I lose by 2 with the Brazen. So it's a 7.
Yep.
And I lose 2 more wounds, but it doesn't affect much.
Yeah, I needed to hit those 4 pluses.
Yeah. You're right.
Rough. Okay.
Combat reform. I will try to reform with my Brazen. And yes, I can. That one is important too. You're the active player, so you choose who go first.
Yeah, you can go first.
All right. Let me think. So you can go up to here approximately. Not way, actually like this. Should be okay. So yep, I will stay like this.
Okay, yeah, because now if I... Oh, sorry, let's do this correctly. If I slide so you can't go in the front, I will be in the flank.
Yeah, but anyway, I will reform my Myrmidons to be in your flank, so...
Yeah, exactly. Or I go to... Oops. To here. And then you can't go in my flank at least. That would probably be the best solution.
Probably. Let me check.
Can you actually go get into my flank here? I don't think so.
Nope. I don't think so.
Yeah, let's just keep it like that then.
Okay.
Cool. Your turn.
All right, my turn. Wait, I just would like to see if my Myrmidon can do something more interesting. Maybe like this. Then, so I can easily charge your guys there and try to hold this guy. Yeah. I think I will try this.
Okay, so you're...
So yeah, I will...
Looking at my other guys over there.
Yeah, that's a scoring here.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're fine for the scenario, to be honest.
You will get the Brazen. We don't know about the orders, so maybe I will, but that's not like entirely sure. So yeah, I will take this charge. So it's on 7. Yeah, they want it. Okay. The minion will go into the Brazen. And that's it. The child doesn't need to pass any kind of tests, so he will go somewhere here. And that's it for my movement. Last phase. Oh shit. Actually I should be like this, and I'm not in range of this. That's completely...
Yeah, the rat swarms can't hit anything. This.
Yeah, no, but I was talking about the range of the spells and the attribute, but I misplayed the Brazen. I didn't play that much, that very well into this game, to be honest. Okay, very fast.
Yeah, I still think you played overall. I think you played a lot better than me. I think I kind of messed up my deployment in the beginning.
Maybe, yeah. We might have a quick talk about that at the end.
Sure.
So Flux 2, I have 2 in
Yep.
bank, so that's 4 plus 2, that's 6, so I will take everything obviously, so that's a 7-5.
Yep.
7-5, I have only 2 spell to cast, so I will go for, let me think, Nova Enemy onto the Brazen with 3 dice. Ooh, that's a 16 actually.
How much do you have? I fight this spell. Ooh, 16. So that goes. Normally, I hit you on freeze. No,
Yeah.
wait, no, I don't. Oh, I hit you on 4 still because of the. You have the Dominion there, right?
The Dominion is only offensive, so you should
okay.
hit me on 3s, and with it you will hit me on 4s.
Yeah, and now are you within range for the?
No.
Yeah,
That's what I said before. So the attribute might go onto the
Oh no,
blowflies.
yeah, sure, but you could do reroll to wound on them as well if you want.
Yep.
That might be worse, but you're strength 3 and strength 5. Yeah, no, I think I have to. You can have that one.
Okay. So I put the attribute onto the fly, and I will go for spectral blades into them as well.
That's
4
the
dice.
one. I think that's the one I need to stop.
And then that's another 16 actually.
Yeah, so 5 I have, right?
Yeah, 5 dice. Oh, Barley, nice, easy, good one.
Yeah.
All right. So no shooting. Let's move on to the last. Fight. I will go for. I think I need to see what's happening to the Ruinous Dictator to see the rest of my moves. So first
like
the
in
Brazen.
case you just randomly destroy him.
He will kill something.
Yeah, so I go first, I think, because I have a guilty 8.
Still, yes. So you have 4 attacks on 4 up.
Yes.
Ooh, this time it's not going to do the
hits.
same. And on 2s.
And then, but yeah, you risk 4. Oh yeah, I have a halberd.
Yeah, you have halberds.
Okay,
only
2
2.
wounds.
Give me 5s. Only 1.
1. Okay, so
D3
1d3.
wounds? Only 1. But you kill 1 at least.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's pretty big.
1 attack at the top. No, 2 attack at the bottom on 3 up. 1 battle focus, so that's 2, and 2 on 4 up. Only 1.
4 plus ages?
Yes, easy. So you have done 1, and that's it. So I lose by 1.
Yeah.
And I lose 1 more HP, but that's it. You will get them, but at least it's not going to kill anything else in this game, so
exactly.
Alright, so now the orders against the Fetish Brutes. You still go first. Fear test?
Oh yeah, fear test. Let's see, 3 dice. Ah, look at them, so brave.
Easy. So this time you hit me on 4.
Yeah, okay, so let's see. But I am disrupted, right? Yeah, I am. So I don't get my extra rank to fight.
I was talking about the big
the
guys.
Hoarders. Sorry, then this is wrong. I should only do 2 dice to check. Let's check again.
Still.
They're fine.
Shit.
Shit. I forgot. Could I reform them?
Yeah,
or did I lose last time? Or did I won? No, you won, right?
No,
yeah, I lost.
won. You've lost.
So could I check like a thing just to bring in 1 extra guy? Let's see if I could. 5? Yeah, that's enough.
Okay, good. Then go
so
ahead.
just slide them in 1 like this.
Absolutely good. All right.
Okay, so fear test passed, and now we have
some real
15 plus in the back is another 15, I think. So 30 attacks. On 4s. Come on, this time. Now it's time. Just 11.
Yep.
And 5.
5s. That's 5. So that's 4. That's 1 dead.
Okay. Well, something at least.
My turn. I have 6 attack on 4 and 5. 4. 1. And I have 4 grinding. So that's 2 wounds in total.
Yeah, 2 wounds. Okay,
so you have done 4 plus 1 rank, so that's 5 in total. And I have 2 plus 1 banner, so that's 3. So I lose by 2? By 2, yeah. So it's on a 6. No, I lose 2 more HP.
Okay.
So we'll probably get them.
Getting down to the wire on this one.
And the last one, the combat the other side of the map. So I think you got your fear test as well, correct?
Okay, yeah. If you want to count that, that's fine.
Yeah,
so then
I have it.
Thanks, man. So 16 attacks forward then, because I don't get
Yep,
extra ranks.
I do strike first with my Myrmidon and stuff, so
Oh yeah,
you will
of
have
course.
way
Yeah,
less.
go ahead.
Actually.
Okay then.
So my Kulima has only 3 attacks on 2s.
I guess I should challenge here though.
I have a champion, so
Yeah,
not a big
cool.
deal. But Kulima doesn't do anything, so not the 18's Myrmidon. It's on 2-up reroll, 2-up battle focus.
Okay.
So 2, 6, and 1, 1, so 19 on 2s.
Mhm.
So that's 17 dead.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, and now I get to strike the champion, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I think I lose you.
Yeah, nothing's happening. Do you hear me?
Yeah, no, yes, but I didn't see any dice roll. So.
Oh, well, so I should. But did you strike my champion in the challenge?
Oh, it was the challenge.
Whatever. Let's just skip it.
Anyway, my Kulima didn't do anything, so
okay.
No matter if
yeah,
it's
let's
in
just
champion or not.
Okay, yeah, sure. And then I attack the Kulima back. Then 1 hit.
That's 1.
And 1 wound.
No,
I think.
no.
No,
You
okay.
needed 6. I have toughness 5.
Okay, so 7 forward.
2.
I hit on 4s, 2?
Yes. No, defensive 2. I think you have offensive 3, so it's on 3.
Yeah, I do. 3.
So 1
okay,
more?
1 extra.
1.
There we go.
Saved.
Okay, no problem then.
And you have 3 at the back.
Yeah, no, I just went forward with which was a mistake.
Well.
But I think at this point we can remove them anyway. So
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah,
I'll just delete them.
All right. So while your last turn, you have a few movement and small magic into.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. So the rat swarms can't do anything. Well, I guess they can sweep your Myrmidons, but that isn't gonna matter.
Yeah.
So the question is if I'm gonna charge with the Shadowforce Stalkers or. So to get any points from this fresh engine, I need to do like what, 3, 4 wounds? 4 wounds.
Yeah, 6. Yeah. You have to do 4 wounds.
Yeah, I will need to shoot it 4, and the beast here has
more chance to do it from
2 left. So I'm probably not doing anything to the freshing engine.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna charge the beast. Maybe is that a good idea? Let's see. Well, you'll get +3 combat resolution, and then you have what, 3 attacks on the beast?
3 attacks, 2
in total?
2 big, 1 small, and a stomp.
Yeah, 3 attacks. So you get 1 extra from stomping them, but that's maximum 2 combat rests you could get there. So I still net 1 extra from charging in the back.
Yep.
I think that's the right move. Yeah, so the Shadowforce are gonna charge the beasts in the back.
Okay.
You there?
Yeah, sorry.
I don't hear you.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I'll charge the beast in the back. So what is it? 4, I think I need?
Yeah, it's going to be easy.
Yeah, no problem. Oh. Yeah, they just go. Let's see, how many is that I can get? I can get 3 probably.
Yes. Bon, bah voilà. Une game qui touche à sa fin.
Yeah, and that's about it. So magic.
Yes.
Let's see. D3.
First one.
The 1, so number 3. So I channel 3, 8. So I take 2. So 7, 5.
Ok. Et là, j'ai envie de dissiper, je pense.
And yeah.
Il a pas
Actually,
de champion.
7, 5.
Il pourrait souffler là. Donc, je vais laisser passer l'invue, je pense.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put 4 dice for the breath weapon. Let's see, how much do I need for each? Yeah, 4 dice on breath weapon on this unit actually.
Yeah, that's what I was
on the
expecting.
Champion?
Yep.
On a 13.
So I will try to dispel. It's in.
Oh, wow, okay. And then I think I'm actually just gonna go for 3 dice for the ages here as well.
Yep. And it's
9
okay.
is in as well. Ooh, massive magic face.
That should be enough.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's start with that one then. Yeah, I go first, I guess, or fear test to start with.
Test, yes.
No, this one they fail. So yeah, I'll go ahead and use my breath weapon, of course.
Of course.
2d6, 4 on 6s, 1
on 5. No, 1 wound.
Yeah, whole wound. And then we have, so we don't have the, wait, do we have, no, we lost one right from last turn. Let's see, so 15 in the front plus, no, 30 still. Yeah, so 30 on 5s.
5 up, 5 up.
Oh, pretty good.
12.
On 1.
On 5.
Just 1. Jesus Christ, dude.
But
okay, so I did 2 wounds.
Okay, yeah, the orders were so good.
Yeah.
So I have 3 attacks on 3s up, 3 and 5.
Yeah.
2, 5. Nope, sorry. Oh wait, 2 wounds. And my 3 grinding. You have your
Yeah, let's do everything at the same time.
3 in total.
Yeah, so 3 5 plus ages then.
Yes.
Oh wait, no. No, actually, I can't. No, I realized I can't. Well, yeah, I could sacrifice some rat swarms. That's I sacrificed.
Oh yeah, indeed. Yes, it's your last not engaged unit.
Yeah, exactly. That's useful actually. Okay, so 3 5 plus.
Well, no,
it doesn't matter.
No, it's not.
Oh, sad. Well,
so you are not going to even take the orders actually.
No. But let's see. So you did 3, I did 2, and then we both had +1, right? So yeah, it doesn't actually matter. Oh, sad. Okay, let's do the dictator. So I guess I go first.
Go ahead.
Do they cost fear, the resin beasts?
Yes, but you don't care, no? You're fearless.
Yeah, well, the Shadowfur stalkers care.
Yeah.
So they're fine. They're fine. No problems. Okay, the guy in the front.
Only 1
hits again. Holy shit. 1 wound.
No, D3 and I'm dead.
2
wounds. He still has 1.
Okay, the Shadowfur Stalkers in the back have a guilty 6 on the charge.
Go ahead.
So the front gets 6 attacks, so 9 attacks in total.
Yep, on 4 up, I guess, and 5 up.
I have offensive 4, yeah, and you have defensive 4, right? No, defensive. No, yeah, defensive
5.
Lots,
yeah, thanks to the
oh, is it lagging? Let's see. No, there we go.
So it's 3 hits.
3.
And on 5. Nope. So I'm still here so far. I will obviously go all to the back. So 1 attack at the top. Hit on 3 up. 1 wound.
Yeah, 1 wound.
The 2 at the bottom. Only 1 on 2. No, and the stomp. So, okay.
1 more.
So you
did 1, and I have, what is it? So the charge in the back is +3.
I'm dead anyway, I'm dead.
And then
I'm dead anyway.
I did...
No worries.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool.
Great! Wow, what a game.
Yeah, that was a cool game.
Yeah, that was a cool game. Hope you enjoyed it. Let's have a quick count and then a short discussion about the game and stuff. I would be interested about your feelings. So if you go into game info, top left, you can actually... Oh, no you can't. Well, at least I can't.
Can't... Oh yeah, it seems a bit weird here.
Yeah,
I can't...
It lagged, so we can't.
Yeah, probably when we disconnected or something, it got a little bit strange. So we have to do it manually. Okay, let's see. Calculator time.
Yep, indeed. So...
Yeah, I'll just add together what you killed for me. Swarm Priest, both Legionaries. Plus
so
343.
The Brazen, 363. The small one. Plus half of the flies, I think. 3 HP out of 12, yes. So 155 plus 165 plus... And that's it. So I think you took... Do you hear me? Yeah?
Yeah, I hear you.
So you took from me 838.
830. Okay, yeah. And you killed 1,718 from me.
Ooh, nice.
And you got the objective, I
The
guess, because I
objective,
only
yes.
killed one scoring.
Yeah, and so because it's 3,000 points, the scoring thing is different from 4,500.
Yeah, with the points, right?
It's 10% per thing, I guess.
Ooh,
Yeah,
something like that.
The first one is 5%, and the other one are 10%. So
943 is the difference, which is let's see, out of 3,000, that's 31%. So that would bring it to what, like 11, and then 12. So is it 20? Let's see. So is it 15 for the next level, or?
So it's wait. So the difference is 1781 minus 831. So yeah, 943. So 3,000. So divided by 30. So that's three victory point differences. So that's a 13, I think.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
which
so
becomes
16.
a 16. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa, interesting. When you charged me actually with the bell, I
Yeah.
thought I was in way much trouble, but it wasn't that bad for me actually.
No,
The Myrmidon unit is so good. You
Yeah, I
felt the
think
pit.
that was a mistake
Ah,
by me.
That's a question. That's a good. I think overall you gave me your slaves a little too early, probably. I mean,
could
I
have
pressured you
backed up
much,
a little
but
bit, maybe.
yeah, maybe just by deploying them not as close at the deployment line, maybe. Just in
exactly.
the back.
Or even just on that turn before you charged me, I could have, I wasn't doing anything with them. I could have just moved backwards, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
that maybe would have, because I feel like the hoarder slave combat, that's kind of what I expected, like staying for a while, but losing the first unit in one turn, that was pretty rough.
Yeah, indeed. But even if you hold me there, actually my plan was, because I had I think one of the big turn was that I was able to charge the order into the second unit of slave.
Yeah.
Actually, because here
Exactly.
My plan was to reform and block your senator to join any kind of fight here. So I was sure that this unit would be broken at some point, and actually break it in one go was interesting, but I mean, I didn't had any interesting charge after that, so that was not such a big deal.
Yeah. So I think I've myself, I didn't really consider so much that this hill here, I just meet you head on, but then I got a little bit edge, and I thought, well, if I jam you up for a little bit, then I can sweep around this side, but because there's a hill here, that wasn't. If this wasn't the hill, I think I. But then, now I had an issue with the push, and you'll just charge everything in something. It would have been better for me to just line up in front of you and it's a little bit head on.
Yeah, I agree. The hill was an interesting thing to use for me. Actually, that's something I said in French when you are doing your first turn. The way you were about to go into this corridor with your 2 units was very interesting for me, actually, because my plan was to put the flies in front of you, making you think that I would go in, but obviously I would never go face to face with this unit. So I wanted to just go first to make you think I want to go, but backing them every turn thanks to the flying movements.
Exactly.
And having the chariot over here was a piece of chaff that I might want to use at some point, or to make some charging help somewhere. But I knew I wanted to have him to maybe deal with your ambushes, which were annoying for me. Actually, they were super annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very good actually.
Yeah, they're pretty good actually. Yeah, indeed. And I also knew that having the Furies in this area because of all of the March tests I would eventually create and stuff was super interesting. And also I wanted to have a spot where even if I fail a test, I wanted to be able with the 10 to block somewhere. So
Yeah,
so that was super
I
safe.
think
And at the moment they survived the first breath weapon, I had a big advantage in the game. I think that was a luck for me, and that gave me, because that extra piece of chaff, I knew that at some point I might be able to charge and block your counter charges and stuff. And actually, the orders, they were the MVP of the game. They took so much points. But that's
every
why
time
I love
I
them.
face them, it's like this.
Yeah, but actually, every time I play them, it's like this as well. They are doing wonders against so many stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think thinking about it as well, like my idea of putting the brutes here was that I was like, oh well, this unit is the fightiest unit, but I managed to put it in a position where it was actually very difficult to use. Whereas like this is the unit I want to do work, right? So I probably would have been better by putting the bell here, because then first of all I cover the whole army of the 6+, but also it's easier for me to push the hoarder, the brutes. Whereas here the brutes I couldn't push them because I had the issue on the flanks and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that to me was like my biggest mistake in how I played, because just like the brutes just didn't really do anything, and that's like the one real combat unit I have in this list.
That's from far the only combat unit I don't want to face in your list. I mean, they are way too strong for my... even more in that kind of format with few things on the table, they are most likely not going to be dealt with by your opponent. So, I agree with you. But that was also my plan when something else that I said in French at the first one is that I wanted to surround you as fast as possible, even if the game is not as big as usual, because here I could menace some flank charge, and so I could avoid them to just basically run into me stupidly and just don't care about anything, because they can't really be defeated one against one. But if I charge them like in face with the Myrmidons and with like even just a chariot in the flank can be enough, maybe. So
yeah, exactly. And so to me, I felt like, I mean, I didn't play it like that well. I think you definitely played better. But then I also didn't have the luck when I needed it. You know, like it was a lot of combats where, you know, if I just like did maybe a normal amount of wounds, it would have been a lot better. But then I did like, you know, I just did like one hit or like one wound or something. Like I'm thinking about the flies and the hoarders, stuff like that, or like here as well, where like if I just had like a little bit more luck, I would have maybe picked up a bit more points. But it was just like bad playing and bad dice as well.
Yeah, same for me. I think you are a bit. I mean, the flies, I think it was quite normal. You to kill almost them, but the orders you could have got them. The brazen, that was an important one because you didn't catch either the chariot or the myrmidons at some point.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, I didn't manage to force any form of spell. I felt quite a lot of spells, and these spells could have turned some fight too. So I think the luck was quite balanced, to my opinion. In this game.
Exactly. I don't mean that it's like you know, like that's why I lost, but I definitely felt like, you know, you have those moments where you're like, oh, if I just like get a little bit lucky here, then I could, you know, like I could kind of start turning it around. But then they just like didn't turn up when you needed it, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, to me, I cannot really complain. Unless the magic, I mean, I got my charges in when I needed to, and that's in Daemon. That's the most important thing.
Yeah,
because you cannot flee a charge, and I mean, I have some chaff, but at some point I will run out of them. So, having my charges is the most important thing. And I got I mean, I think I've tried 8 or 9 here, 8 or 9 here. Both of them went in, and at the end, even here 7-1, which also saved my fly and get
that was
another
much
fly.
Bigger. Yeah, that was much bigger than I thought. Like if you didn't make that charge and I kill the hoarders, then suddenly it's a draw or I win almost. Like it's very different.
Indeed. Yeah. But here that was also my opinion, my idea when I charged in the brazen. I was like, okay, at some point I might get them, and if I get them, you will have to either choose to either give me your dictator or put him in danger at least. Or maybe the Myrmidon will at some point be able to help the flies here, which was my initial plan.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So lastly, what did you think about the rapid warm as well?
Actually, they were the way you used them was amazing because this is what they. I mean, when you think about their damage potential, their lethality. I don't know if it's a word in English.
That's the right word. Yeah.
But if you think about that, well, they are not doing great. But having an extra 12 light troop model on the table, which is in extra doing some sweeping attack, which is good but not that important, is interesting for the way you use them, like blocking my chariot, blocking my thing, and that's the kind of tricks I love when I'm playing 9th Age. So I really love them. Maybe they could deal a little bit more of damage, and actually you are just, I think, a little unlucky on that because you could have definitely do some wounds on the chariots and stuff. So
yeah, I feel like the main issue to me is that I need to cast them early, and I think I got them off like maybe one turn too late to really have a big impact. If you see what I mean?
Probably, yeah, indeed.
And but the problem is if you want to grow them, you need to take the bounce spell item, and like to be honest, you probably always will use the bounce spell, or maybe you take the what's it called, the heirloom to get them because the other spells are just too good comparatively.
Yeah.
But then I can't really force them, so if you don't want me to have them, I'm not going to get them, right? And that's I feel like that's the biggest issue.
Yeah,
I agree, because like if I cast them after turn 3, the spell is like basically useless because they won't really have enough time to really have a board effect. But if I cast them turn 1 or 2, I think they can do a lot.
Yeah, I agree. But I mean, bounce spell is always the same. Like you cannot force it, but you cannot fail it. So if you have at any point of the game, and at some point you had it, if you have at any point of the game another important spell to cast, then the opponent have to choose, because you will just force the other one, and you are sure that you are not going to fail this one. So
yeah, exactly. That's true.
It's interesting. I think it's I love that kind of very hard to use but big reward kind of unit. It's
exactly.
If you use them poorly, it's not good enough. It needs some spices, to be used, and that's what I love. So So I do think it's very interesting, and they also appear to be a sacrifice target that was actually useful at the end of the game.
Yeah, that was really that's actually because towards the end of the game you'll probably have most of your units in combat anyway. So it actually is quite important to have.
So it is. I mean, it could be just a detail, but actually it's a big thing. So and even maybe maybe if you wanna play them, I mean, it's going to change your whole magic setup, but they might be also an amazing target of the Raven Swing spell, actually.
Yeah, definitely, because you do double sweeping attacks with them as well.
I don't know if you do. Do you? Because I think it's only one sweeping attack per
maybe not.
turn.
Maybe not.
But even if you don't, I mean, you have a completely free big footprint unit that is already quite mobile, and you might want to make them flee again, or even if like you are too far to use your sweeping attack at first, then with the spell you will use it, and sometimes it can have a big impact. So
yeah, exactly.
So it's really interesting. It's important. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, I think maybe this the item needs to be like a little bit cheaper. Currently, it's like 55 points, which is like. It's decent, but I definitely think if I'm making an optimized list, it's going to be hard to find those points.
I agree. Something like 40 points might be
40,
45
something like
maybe.
that. Yeah, maybe in that kind of range. But yeah, it was interesting. I'm gonna that's why I put it in this, because now I have a good excuse to try to cast it. So
yeah, also, and actually something else which was important to play against was the Dictator, which is giving you unstable army. I don't know what to think about it. It's really interesting because, for instance, we saw it, but at the end, the brutes lose their fight against the Order at some point. You see, when you fluffed your attack, and if you wouldn't be unstable at that point, you would have discipline 6 check or lose them. So I mean, it makes your army way more stable, but you are getting killed faster. So
I think the thing that makes it really good in the sense is that in this game I didn't have to worry about my eagle standard bubbles really. Like I could just leave the slaves, for example, on a flank.
Yeah,
Whereas
and that's
you can't do that otherwise, right?
and that's that's a complete new way of playing them. And the way you play them, I mean, they meet their fate too fast, I think, in this game. But in the overall idea, having slaves in the flank to hold something which will cost like 20 times their price is something interesting, I think. So
definitely.
Just the way you build your list is probably the way to play them. Like he is the master of slaves, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
He
Slaves,
makes them
like big units.
He makes them amazing. This and obviously the will turn spell of the witchcraft is probably something to play around in the new book of Vermin Swarm. So I really like your list. I think I would have loved to see slightly more shooting somewhere, because the guys with their pistols, actually, if you had it, like, I don't know, like not a cannon, but maybe something like some flaming throwers or some catapult or something, because all by themselves they are maybe not enough to do enough, but them, if they come at the same time, the 2 units and something else to shoot, it's getting something serious to think of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think you do kind of need some type of shooting in the list.
So. Yeah, it's always good to just avoid having these small guys like the Kulima flying around, or just to these elvish mages, just to avoid them because you're not mobile enough to catch them. So
yeah, exactly.
All right, that was a great game. Thanks a lot.
Thank you too.
Good luck for the rest of the tournament. I don't know. I think we have to report the result into the SmithF thread
chat,
on the forum.
Or,
Chat? Yeah, maybe we'll find out.
Yeah, wherever. I don't know exactly.
Do you wanna take care of that, or?
Where is it though? Let's see. Yeah, there's like maybe we report it directly in the, like, what is it? The blog section, user logs, or
well, actually, maybe I can find it if you want. I will check it out after.
Yeah, sure, that might be better.
All right,
this is a part of
Thanks a lot. Anyway, good luck for the rest, and see you around. Hopefully, maybe in a real life tournament somewhere.
Yeah, do you go to ETC?
We don't know yet, because we have to qualify in France first. So,
okay.
And I don't even know if I will be in the team, so maybe we'll see. I would love to.
Okay, yeah. I'm going as a coach for Scotland, so I'm just like hanging around.
Okay.
So
great.
I might play if somebody can't go, but otherwise I was gonna go just play in the singles and hang around anyway. So
I'm thinking about just going for the singles as well. So
yeah, it was quite fun. Like I went before Corona for just the singles, and it was quite nice. The only bad thing, of course, is that most people drop out or not most people, but a lot drop off on the second day because of preparing for the actual ETC.
Oh yeah, really? I didn't know that. Okay. Well.
Yeah, it's not like it's more like maybe somebody's doing really well, drops out because his team, is gonna play a practice round or something like that.
Okay, yeah, I see. I guess.
But it's still like a lot of fun. It's still like a normal tournament, and then like it's actually quite nice to just be able to hang around and drink when everybody else has all their stressful playing to do.
Absolutely, indeed, and getting to see so many great armies and players and stuff is an amazing experience. Anyway,
talk to everybody and stuff. Yeah, it's really nice.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. You too.
See you around. Bye bye.
Sounds
mate.
Good. Bye.
See you. Ok. Eh ben écoutez, je vais placer le score à l'écran rapidement et je vais faire une toute petite conclusion à cette partie. J'espère que ceux qui seront restés jusqu'à la fin auront aimé. Je sais pas trop ce que ça donne, donc c'est pas un 9, pardon, c'est un 16-4. Pour moi, ça fait plaisir quand même dans ce grand tournoi, pardon. Hop là. Voilà, 16-4. Donc une partie qui a été, à mon avis, mon adversaire était a pas forcément joué de manière optimale. Je pense que c'était quand même pas facile pour moi, pas si dur que ça, Je sais vraiment pas quoi penser de ce dictateur qui rend les choses instables. Comme dit à la fin, je l'aime énormément pour cette capacité qu'il a de mettre les esclaves en dehors des bulles et de pouvoir compter sur eux. Ça, je pense que c'est vraiment très fort. Ça, je pense que c'est juste tout seul super intéressant. Après, bon, on a vu qu'il avait quand même pas mal de tests, du coup, avec un petit commandement à passer. Ça s'est pas toujours bien passé pour lui, donc c'est vraiment discutable, je sais pas. J'aime bien sa liste en tout cas. Ça s'est relativement bien passé pour moi quand même, donc je m'en sors bien. Euh, c'est vrai que quand il a chargé avec la cloche, ça aurait pu se passer bien bien pire. Je m'en suis pas mal sorti. Je pense que, comme il l'a dit, il a pas forcément ultra bien roulé à ce moment-là. Après, bon, je suis quand même démon, hein. J'ai des invus, il touche pas si bien. J'avais passé mon sort en prévision. Puis bah voilà, quoi, la cloche, moi j'aime pas. J'ai déjà dit, je pense que c'est vraiment pas une bonne entrée. Alors maintenant, ceux qui ont une figurine de cloche hurlante, bah, je peux comprendre qu'ils ont envie de la jouer, mais moi je la trouve pas assez forte pour ce qu'elle coûte. Je préfère largement avoir des mecs paumés dans les packs et avoir beaucoup plus de mecs autour. Enfin, en plus, maintenant, on prix ridicule où on a d'autres trucs. Voilà. Et là, on a vu que, je sais pas si on l'a vu et que ça devait se passer comme ça. Je pense que me faire plus mal, il devait me faire plus mal, mais derrière, si les Brazen rentraient, je pense que ce combat, je devais le gagner au bout d'un moment. Donc, ouais, je pense que j'ai fait de vraies erreurs dans cette partie que j'ai pas vraiment payé. Donc, c'est quand même à garder en tête. Maintenant, j'ai quand même relativement, je pense, appréhendé la partie de la bonne manière, c'est-à-dire pousser là où je pouvais pousser sans qu'il puisse trop réagir. C'est vrai qu'il a aussi laissé pas mal de spots où je pouvais charger sans qu'il ait de contre-charge, les Orders au centre, les Brazen Beasts tout là-bas. Il a pas vraiment pu check plus que ça. J'ai exploité à chaque fois. Je pense que j'étais assez bon pour aller pointer les faiblesses et puis essayer d'en tirer parti. On a vu une unité qui a brillé une fois de plus, c'est le Order, et je pense qu'ils vont revenir dans mes listes officielles parce que c'est extraordinaire cette unité, elle est vraiment magnifique. 3 Orders avec une bannière là, c'est ridiculement fort quoi, c'est vraiment trop cool pour moins de 300 points. La Destar de Myrmidon a quand même bien saucé, hein. Pareil ça, avec Kulima, même si on a vu que j'ai raté tous mes buffs, bah voilà, hein, Lightning Reflex AP2, le mec qui avait pas beaucoup d'attaques cette fois-ci, mais qui a des attaques empoisonnées AP3 et son souffle, ça fait une vraie Destar quoi. Offensive 7 en moyenne, enfin c'est une unité forte quand même. Donc elle m'a bien plu dans ce format. Bon bah là j'étais contre des choses trop fortes pour moi, mais l'un de mes objectifs quand j'ai créé la liste c'était de pourquoi pas faire une unité plus forte que les autres en démon, une sorte de Destar, ce qui est assez rare. Donc voilà, pour le moment c'est bien passé. Je remercie en tout cas ceux qui regarderont ça, que ce soit en live ou sur YouTube. N'hésitez pas à me poser des questions. J'en dirai plus sur le reste de ce tournoi organisé par Pascal, par SmithF, par la suite. J'espère en tout cas que voilà, ça vous plaît. Et je vous inviterai, je posterai la chaîne de podcast de mon adversaire dans les commentaires, dans la description de la vidéo. Et puis n'hésitez pas à aller voir un peu ce qu'ils font. Pour ceux qui parlent anglais, c'est chouette, hein. C'est vraiment sympa d'avoir un peu plus de contenu. J'en discutais encore avec un ami il n'y a pas longtemps. On n'a pas tant de contenu que ça, donc même si l'anglais parfois c'est un peu moins simple, n'hésitez pas à aller voir. Là, vous allez avoir l'occasion de voir plein de gens qui proposent des choses, donc c'est chouette. Voilà, merci à tous. Ça va être la fin du stream ici et la fin de la rediff sur YouTube. À bientôt, à très bientôt sur Blackwood.